Hey. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now it's working. Sorry about that. There was a bit of difficulties in, for whatever reason, my stream was not, you know, loading. My stream key wasn't loading. But now we are live, which is the important part. So, oh, damn it. So when we last left off, you had made it to Stillermistal and turned in the bounty for taking down the Spider Skull pirates. And then y'all managed to make your way through town, chat with the locals, experience the excessiveness of the gold district, met a couple cultists, which y'all didn't really bother with, but Lorcax had found an interesting shop. Terrific towels, tinctures, trinkets, and treasures of the tomatological type, where he offered the shopkeep, Tavel, offered a discount on a magic chest set if Lorcax could bring him a barrel of gunpowder that he had ordered that had been taken by some bandits a couple days up the road towards Ditbach. And then y'all had made your way to the bathhouse, where Murovic did not want to go in, and I believe that is where we are now.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Nope.
All right. There we go.
Man, this city really has a chicken problem. Just
Right.
chickens everywhere.
You want me to find a different music?
No, it's funny.
It complements what happened last session.
Yes, last session there was a chicken thief that stopped the shipment of eggs.
Dang chicken thief. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all inside the bath house, right?
Yes, yes.
Muru isn't.
Let's see.
Where's Muru gonna be at?
Let's see
Outside.
if this works better. Well, it's a little.
Yeah, we're in the bathhouse. That works. Ah, nothing but the hot waters to freshen up. This is the life. Just laying down in the bath.
Mm-hmm. So what do y'all do?
Try to get myself situated, like sitting down with the guys and the girls. Just
If memory
Kind of
serves correctly, y'all all rented the same room of the bathhouse.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
The water is warm. There are bubbles from the various soaps all, that currently fill the tub, and it smells like, well, scented soaps, but you can see Sushi, your retainers are just enjoying themselves. Udon.
Well, it's good for them to get their time out.
Yeah, Udon is just relaxing and just floating by, laying on his back.
Oh, this is nice.
It's very calming in these sorts of places.
Is there like a soap or like something to wash of some sort?
Yeah, there are soaps.
Okay. Lorcrax is gonna hand one over to Corvus. Say, hey, you think you can help me out with my back a bit? It's really hard for me to reach back there. Just no response.
uh,
I move over. Lorcrax is gonna ask Sushi for the favor. Here you go, fella. I'm sure you can do better than I can with this. All I need is the back taken care of.
Sushi just raises her eyebrow and then just like picks Udon up out of the water and then
Hey.
just sets him down.
Do I have to?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna do it. You don't have to, but you can. But you do have to convince him to get away from me.
I'll owe you a favor for this one. I promise.
Hello.
Hey, everyone's at the bathhouse.
Okay, we're still okay.
Yes.
What did I miss? Sorry
well,
for being late.
The Lorcax has been asking people to wash his back.
Gross.
Specifically asking all of the female characters first.
Grosser.
Uh,
To be fair, I guess none of the male characters were around, so...
roll persuasion, Sushi, with advantage.
Sure. One sec.
Oh, I gotcha. I was just interrupted as well. So, yeah, this is, strange. Just, this weird to me, like,
I got 23.
All right. Udon is like, and grabs the sponge and looks away as he starts scrubbing Lorcax's back.
Ah,
Try not to make it weird.
I really owe you this one.
Yeah. So what are
Too late.
Corvus and Levere doing?
Levere is in the bathhouse.
Yeah, everyone but Murovic is in the bathhouse.
Oh. Levere is just like sitting in like on the shallow end. I guess it's just a bathhouse, most of it's shallow, but you know, the shallower end for the smaller species.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, cleaning.
Yeah.
Getting
They
it,
have, like,
getting
scale
into
polish.
getting into the like topmost parts that don't really rub up much. Get them nice and polished.
Yeah. They
Convert.
Got, they got some.
Weirdly
bitter
enough,
root oil.
you'd expect his like pits and stuff to be like the dirtiest. I am getting a call for some reason.
Yeah, they have some bitter root oil that keeps your scale. That makes your scales nice and shiny. And what about you? Corvus is not on at the moment.
I'm back. It was a scam call saying that there's a law enforcement case against my social security number.
Weird. That's not how any of that works.
I know. Okay, yeah, like weirdly enough, you'd expect like his pits and stuff to be the dirtiest looking, but no, they rub up a bunch so they stay polished.
Makes sense. And being reptilian and cold-blooded, you don't sweat.
Yep.
It'd be kind of difficult to sweat through metal scales anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'd also think it'd be harder to stab him, but he still gets stabbed sometimes.
True.
It's not particularly thick metal.
And so, what's Corvus doing at this time? Corvus?
Yes.
And what are you doing during this time?
Guess trying to like clean out like my feathers from like the dirt from like being like on the ship like on our first full voyage to another continent.
Ah, yes. Ships are known for having dirt all over. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Hey, to be fair, ships do get pretty nasty down in the bottom.
Okay, that makes sense.
Down
Yeah,
at
like with
the
salt.
bilge gets disgusting.
Yeah, I think that's like mostly like mold and
Salt.
gunk. Yeah, salt.
A lot of it's salt. And
It's
then
also
there's the
standing
mold.
water.
Yeah.
I
It
Living
depends on
in
how
a-
good our ship builds.
living in a somewhat rural town, I can assure you, I know the smell of standing water.
Oh,
It is
I do too.
not good.
Everybody knows the smell of standing water. Anyway,
We're talking the standing water that mosquitoes breed in.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I hate
The kind of
mosquitoes so
standing
much.
water that makes you wonder if there's a sewage line broken somewhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
what?
that's horrendous.
So Corvus is preening her feathers.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I'm very much doing so. And then after doing like at least a decent job at my first attempt at that, I'm gonna go ahead and try to interact with someone I haven't really interacted with in the group. I go over to the the dwarf and try to strike up a conversation with him. Hello there.
How are you enjoying this bathhouse? It's so warm.
I mean, yes, I do agree about the warmness of it. Just, I don't know, it seems weird. Like, it's like really like doing like public batings like this is definitely beyond my ballpark, as it were.
Well, at least you're doing it with people you know. Well, people you've seen more before, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yep.
really don't know much about you guys.
Well, there's not really much to know about me. I just really do my own thing, really. Do my own stuff.
Do your own stuff?
Yeah. I don't have any goals. I don't have any dreams. I don't have any one.
That's kind of weird. Like, I mean, like, even for like a goalless pursuiter, like, I guess your main goal really is to just get enough for a living, right?
Yeah, just living, yeah. It's a thing.
Hmm.
Not a huge fan of it from top to top, honestly.
Really? Like, I mean, like, I guess from like hardships of like poverty and such, can definitely put a damper on things. I mean, I think you should really try to like make those little bright spots of like what makes life enjoyable and make that into like the centerpiece of like why you do stuff, you know?
Doesn't matter. Those white spots just fade and stay forever dead. They won't come back.
Okay.
Anyways, that's enough about me.
Hmm.
I'm excited to go to this. Check out. Get that gun barrel back so I can finally have my chess piece. Show beat you all at chess. Be tons of fun. Something I like to do.
Chess, that's right. The whole chess thing was your idea.
Mhm.
But,
Someone has to have the brains in this operation. No volunteers, so.
Well, maybe because some of them might not volunteer like directly at the beginning.
Oh well, they're missing out.
So,
Hey
where do
fella,
you come-
make sure I get the top part of the back.
And the little fennec starts scrubbing the back of your neck.
Ah, wonderful.
I'm pretty sure you'd be able to reach this part.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
All right, I think you're done. And he throws the sponge at the back of your head and dives under the water.
Ah.
Don't go under the water. That's where you can see things.
And he resurfaces by Sushi.
Sushi just gives him a big hug.
He is like holding his hands over his eyes and like. I am so thankful I got soap in my eyes.
Bathwater, not exactly the best for diving.
I'm just gonna give him a hug and pet his head.
Ah,
You poor thing.
I hope that's you, mistress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look at the picture
I
I put in
I
the
look at
gameplay.
Sushi and give her a thumbs up, appreciating the backwash.
So as y'all have y'all's moments, what does
Wash.
Murovic do while everyone else is in the unnatural bathhouse?
For the most part, just sitting outside, keeping an eye out for any doves, and otherwise meditating.
All right.
I have a question.
What's up?
Bringing up the possible unnatural nature of the bathhouse. Is it situated around like a spring, or is it just like water pumped in?
It is water that cold water is pumped in, but hot water is poured in to make it warm.
Yeah, we had this conversation
Hot
last
water.
time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I must
every
have
like
been distracted.
every like
Yeah.
20 minutes, worker comes in to pour in some hot water. Knocking
Okay.
first, of course.
Levere does not mind, for he has nothing to hide.
Yes, we've been over this.
I'm also gonna give Ramen a pet.
All right. As you do, Soba is rubbing shampoo into her fur. Because red pandas, very fluffy.
Very
Lots of
fluffy.
fur. Any more y'all want to do in the bathhouse?
Thinking about maybe maybe I just go over and talk with like our dear samurai here.
Samurai.
Samurai, yeah.
Samurai.
Samurai. Basically
Mosey up on down to the samurai.
Yeehaw.
Too much clashing, too much clashing.
Well, we all know that
It's not
samurai
clashing.
movies
They
are
existed at the
basically-
same point in time.
Yeah.
We all know that samurai movies are basically just westerns, so
Well, yeah.
They're
Samurai,
Eastern.
cowboys,
They're
and
Eastern.
pirates did exist in the same time period for a brief time.
still funny to me.
Which means we can get a cowboy in the party, and it won't be weird. We already have a cowboy. Never mind.
Who's a cowboy?
It's Rovic.
Yeah.
I thought about that after I said cowboy.
But if y'all
Get it?
if y'all ever went to McCreer, y'all could probably find like a cowboy, cowboy.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh, no
it's
doubt.
on the opposite side.
We need to get a cowboy hat from Ludovic. That's something I'll keep an eye on.
Mm,
He'd appreciate that.
the,
Probably won't have horn
wait, what
hole.
was
He'll
going
be
on?
very uncomfortable
Oh
wearing
yeah.
it.
So what were you
Oh.
saying to Sushi?
yeah, I was gonna go and ask her. Sushi. I was wondering, when did you meet your companions over here?
Huh? Oh, well, many of them. I've met them over the course of my life, but each of them was given to me as a servant by my father's household when I was younger.
Gotcha.
I met Udon first because I needed a manservant, and he was a part of the previous class of
Yeah.
stuff,
Yes. That I
things.
yes. I did serve the old dynasty, but well, I know when to fold them, as it were.
I just scruff the head. Just.
And then Sushi was a scribe in my father's household for a very long time, and
You mean
ramen, yeah. So-
your Sushi?
These names are hard to keep track of. I
Right?
did get Udon right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so Udon comes from a religious caste from the previous, was like a religious caste and had been around, his family had been around for a while. Soba I met very late, but her family once were very important in the previous dynasty, and she had been told many things about going to the other side of the world where there was very special technology, and she wanted to see it. And I had to convince Ramen to come, but I couldn't live without her.
Well, I was the one that was transcribing all Emperor Sashini's speeches, but they found someone who could do that, so that I could record the exploits of Princess Sushi. And Ramen is very nervous talking to other people.
Ramen is very nervous all the time, and she is adorable because of it.
I actually approach Ramen and actually go, yeah, what do you like to do?
Oh, I write and I read.
Okay. So, like simplistically, or do you want to actually pursue a career in that?
I have a career in it. I'm Princess Sushi's scribe. I write down her thoughts. I write down whatever she dictates or what she needs, and I write down the things she's done.
I couldn't possibly leave court without a scribe.
Yeah,
It's a necessity.
we have to make sure that it goes on record, so that the people back home are able to know about all the amazing things she's done.
Of course. I'm gonna pat her head again.
The heat of the water is fogging up her glasses. So your hour comes to a close, and eventually, it's your time at the bathhouse is up. And as y'all dry off and gather your things and head out, Murovic is out there meditating still after the hour.
Yep.
All right. So you'll reconvene outside. Let's see. What time did I say it was? I said it was like
Just thinking
mid
about-
after. Did I say it was mid afternoon? After all
Something
y'all's
like that.
running around and exploring the gold district.
Yeah, it should be close to. It should be close to that.
Okay.
Exploring the gold district and then swiftly leaving the gold district.
Y'all spent a decent amount of time exploring the gold district.
We did not like the gold district.
Y'all didn't buy anything from the gold district other than tea. But
Everything in the gold district was ridiculous. Sushi is an actual princess, and even she found the prices to be ridiculous.
to be fair, she's a princess of a very, very, very small island that is not even recognized sovereignty.
Potato, potato.
But so
You may be noble, but you're like small noble. Small noble.
I think this So, what do y'all do now?
Well, we should either rest or prepare for going to the thing that everybody else insisted that we do.
Let's see. That sounds right. I thought about a thing earlier, but I can't remember what it was, so oh well.
Should have written it down.
Did we ever look into the cannons? Or are we doing that after the stuff?
We did not, because it was insisted to me that apparently a magic shop would have an in on where cannons go because he likes gunpowder.
Oh yeah.
I say we should just try and look for cannons before we go, but you know.
Or we can get the gunpowder. Have a guaranteed way of getting cannons, and best of all, I get
Did
my
you
chest
see any
set.
cannons?
Well, they said they will know someone who knows cannons, so we don't have to go running around in the city all day and night. Just find it real easy that way. And
I'm
Here's the
sure it
thing.
would be
I get
pretty
my
Here's the
easy.
thing.
chest set.
Sushi. Here's the thing. If we go to the bandit camp and we destroy the bandits, we can take their money and use it to buy cannon.
Yeah, but we have money, and we could get more money on the sea in the same amount of time.
If the bandits stole gunpowder, they may have had a reason for it. Maybe they have cannons.
Okay, but here's
Do you
another
want to
thing.
carry cannons home, Moo? Because you're going to be the one that's carrying cannons home if we find any.
I'm
We'll
not
have a cart.
opposed.
We're not just gonna go out into the
Well,
desert
I'd be
without
more
a
comfortable
cart.
going out in the middle of nowhere and carrying a cannon around than spending another day here.
A cannon sounds like a cart sounds like a good idea. We could pretend to look like merchants just coming by, and then they'll come after us, and then bam, we got the jump on them. They'll never see it coming.
I mean, I still am opposed to this idea, but I was outvoted. So, let's get on with it.
Alright. So now we need a cart. Where can we get a cart?
Are you asking me or one of them?
I'm asking one of them.
Hmm. I mean, I guess we can just go to a merchant shop and ask where to get a cart.
Yeah, I mean, there should be a area just outside of town where the merchants gather. They usually
True.
do that so they don't have to drive their horses through town unless they absolutely need to.
We're gonna go get this cart. Well, ask merchants around to get a cart.
All right. Asking around, you can find that pretty easily. It's at the northernmost part of the town, the exit and entrance of the, at least in regards to the landlocked part of the town. The gate out into the, basically out to the town. There is a stable where you can rent horses and carts, or you can buy them.
Alright, so are we gonna have a horse move the cart? Because we'll have to pay for that too, I'm sure.
I mean, I don't think we can rely on Murvik to haul everything. It'd be a little rude.
Yeah.
We could get oxen. They
I
can
don't know,
usually
I don't
pull
know.
more than horses can.
Yeah, but what's the price difference?
Hard to say.
Figure
We'll
out,
have to
yeah, let's
find
figure
the
out how
place
much
where-
this stuff
I mean,
is.
Where can we buy them? We might, depending on the climate, we might be better off buying camels. So
Oh, if D&D has a camel price.
Oh, they do. I'm looking at it right now. I have the I have
So is there like a caravansary or something where we can get like caravan materials? Like
yeah, at the basically entrance and exit.
yeah, that's where I would have figured it would be.
Yeah. You do find a place where you can purchase or rent carts. They are you can
Are
you
carts best on this?
do you want a cart, a wagon, or a covered wagon? Well, so are you looking for a cart, wagon, covered wagon? The merchant says, or the stable hand merchant.
Table hand works.
Merchant works because it would be the
The
guy
renter.
actually selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy says.
Well, Captain? Oh wait, no, Captain's not yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The player who plays Varen is not feeling well, so they're gonna sit this one out.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Understandable.
But their character will still be present.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah. I'm just like,
Ow.
so, well, I mean, a covered wagon might do best to make us look innocuous. I mean, if we really wanted to sell it, we could take the covered wagon and put two of the smalls in the front and go with that. And look really innocuous.
Yeah, but if we really, really want to sell it, we'd have to get vests. And I don't know if they just give out the vest.
Well, yeah, but like,
Well,
Only one person would have
not
to have. That's not how it would work. It
not every merchant is part of the guild. I'm telling you this because you would know this. Not every merchant is part of the guild, and
just the
bandits
trusted merchants.
and bandits who do target like merchants and caravans tend to target ones that are not part of the guild, because the guild has certain protections due to if it's not uncommon for
gigantic.
someone who slights someone part of the guild to get blacklisted from many shops across across the continent.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
Should
the
we get banners?
the merchant you're talking to is not part of the guild.
In any case, I'm just saying we could definitely work something out if we just. I feel like we could definitely look the part if we just put all of the weapons and equipment in the back and set people who look more innocuous up front. If we take a covered wagon, in the other cases, we'll look a lot more armed.
That's true.
Do you know how many days we're gonna be out for?
Oh, probably a week.
Well, we need rations and all that, but I assume we can just dip into our normal supplies.
Gonna do that. I need to go back to the ship.
Well, yeah.
I left all of my rations on the ship.
Did you bring enough for the class?
Levere definitely brought enough for the class.
At least until you get to a cold climate.
Levere has 67 days of rations.
Well, yeah, but as a kobold,
As a small, it's twice that.
true. But apparently, kobolds who
134.
spend prolonged periods of time in cold weather end up having to eat 3 times as much as they normally would. That's a thing I
Makes
learned
sense.
from that video earlier.
It makes sense. They are reptilian. Well, semi-reptilian. I suppose it's possible that they can self-form, but it requires a lot of metabolism, and that would be the reason.
So,
That makes sense to me.
what kind of thing are you looking for?
We were thinking covered wagon.
Alright, covered wagon. You're gonna need some horses or camels, depending on where you're going. Maybe a donkey or mule.
What was the name of the town we were going towards?
Let me get the map. We're on our way to Ditbach, so.
You're gonna want to get camels then. 2 for a cart, 2 for a covered, 2 for a wagon.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll rent, I guess.
Yeah, alright. And, how many are you looking for? Total. I mean, are you just getting enough for a cart, or I'll get some for y'all to ride as well?
What?
Just the one wagon.
Okay. Alright, so 1 wagon, 2 camels, and, if you're just renting, how long do you expect to have them?
Isn't it like a 2-week round trip?
No, I don't think it's 2-week round trip.
Well, because I was gonna say we should do 3 weeks because we can't be sure about how long we're gonna take our business.
How long is it from Ditbach and back?
From here to Didpock's about a week.
So it would be like a 2-week round trip.
Yeah, let's go 2 week.
I would say 3 weeks because we business, but
So,
Well, I mean, we're not going all the way to Ditbox, so that gives us a couple days leeway.
I can't be sure about exactly. Anyway, it's not important.
Alright, so a covered wagon, 2 camels, and
If
then
you want to pay the extra week's rent, you can.
2 weeks of feed for each one.
Yeah, that would be great.
Alright, it's gonna run you about
Math.
money.
Money.
6, 7. It's gonna run you about 150 gold and 7 silver.
Yeah, that works. 150. I'll chip in 25, I guess.
I mean, we can definitely all chip in 25, right?
I can do that, yes.
I will
We
chip in
assume that-
20.
If we assume we, like, all 6 of us chip in 25, then that just adds an extra the silver.
Yeah.
I'll chip in 4 silver.
I'll chip
Because I have 4 silver and no use for it.
I'll chip in 10 silver because I have 10 silver.
Just change that in for gold.
I have
It's
3
in my
silver.
pocket. There you go. That's the silver.
Alright.
Levere and Lorcax will do the silver for it, and everyone's chipping in 25 gold.
Alright.
Well, no, yeah. The silver is 17, right? Or is it 7?
It's just 7.
Oh, I thought it was 17. Okay.
No, it's 17. That would just be 1 gold and 7.
If it was 17 silver, we'd be asked for 151 gold.
Yeah, that's like saying $50.
Oh, that's gonna run you 10 dimes.
That's like saying $50 and 106 cents.
Well, sometimes.
Ah, you're at the dollar store buying some gum. It's gonna run you 11 dimes because of taxes.
All right. I pitch in the 25 gold.
Alright. So
Everyone's pitching in 25.
Yep,
Mhm.
everyone go ahead and mark off 25.
Just so I'm clear on this, I've just been assuming. I was never really sure. Are Bev and Soren like a thing?
We're married.
Okay, that's what I was running. Can you make sure that she marks off 25 gold when she can?
Either that or Silver can directly.
Yeah, I'm PMing all the stat stuff that's relevant to Soren's charter. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, like, you could just open up her character sheet and hit
Oh,
directly
I
on that.
could do that. I completely forgot.
Okay.
Alright.
I was always just kind of like I never really was completely sure.
Alright.
But now it's confirmed.
I mean, they talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
So.
And you can hear
I
the
don't-
dog
I don't
on
pry.
both of their mics at times.
Mhm.
But
I don't pry, and I'm also very, very often miss little things
that's fair. I do
like
too.
mic talk.
All right, so so you rent your wagons and camels. Are you leaving right this moment?
Not this exact moment. Levere does need to go back to the ship and grab some rations.
All right. Takes a little bit to get to the ship and back. You do find that some of the rations do have weevils, unfortunately.
Extra protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a kobold. He doesn't care.
All right. Yeah, kobolds, you can shove a watermelon into that mouth.
Now there's some art.
Yeah.
That needs to be drawn.
Sushi versus
Well,
Levere
Dang, now I
watermelon
have
eating
to
contest.
commission you at some point to draw Levere shoving an entire watermelon in his mouth.
Just a whole one, like the entire thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
pick up 17 rations in case anyone needs some.
all right. So you make it back. By this point, it's late. It's late afternoon, turning into early evening. You still probably have about. Let's see. It's summer. I'd say maybe about 4 more hours of sunlight.
We can get going if we want, or we could buy a little bit of extra food before we go.
Let's say we get going.
Here's a question, Sushi. Did you tell your retainers what y'all's plans are, or did you just let them know that you're going to Ditbach?
The second one sounds so mean, though.
Well, it depends. Are you telling them that you're hunting bandits, or that you're just going to another town?
Well, guys, we're
they
off to kill some
would've-
people.
They would have been around for the discussion last time, so.
All right.
I thought they were coming with us, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. If you tell them that you're hunting bandits, they're not going to come with you. If you tell them that that you're going to Ditbach, they will come with you.
Mm.
This is very important.
Evens. Okay, they're coming with you.
Well, I hope they know how to use a knife.
Well, at least
They
one
don't.
of
Well,
Soba might,
I
but
think
not in
2 out
a
of 3
combat way.
probably.
Soba's
2 out of
got
3 could probably do well in a fight.
Soba's
don't
probably
think ramen
got
could do
a
anything.
porcelain sashimi knife. Anywho, the
Ooh, porcelain knife. That breaks off inside. You getting a nasty infection.
but they're not fighters. Like, mechanically speaking, they cannot join the
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, which sucks, but it is the mechanics of how that works. If
I
if I had taken a different version of the noble sub feat, I could have gotten one follower that could fight, and that's if you take the knight version of the sub feat.
Yeah.
But
So the day, let's see. All right, so the day goes by as you roll on out. The sun is high in the sky and eventually starts to set. After about 4 hours, you are starting to notice that there's less and less. Well, not necessarily green, because it wasn't exactly green outside the walls, but there was still major plant life. However, there does seem to be less and less of it as you go on. After about 4 hours...
More and more sand.
Well, you're not to the sand yet, but the ground is definitely getting harder.
So, just going from the glitz and glam of the city over to the sandy buses of like the desert.
Well, again, you're not at the stand yet. The sun is setting on the horizon. It's about 8 at night in the summer. It's pretty hot outside, but you'll manage. You're not at the sand yet. It's the rocky, or it's the dry, craggy ground currently. Before it gets to sand.
it's more like a high desert rather than a desert.
For now, yes. But the sun is setting. Are y'all going to set up camp, or are you going to continue on?
Sushi is all for continuing on.
Can we still be traveling while people are prospecting from the outside for intruders? Maybe coming along our way.
No, you'll have to stop to, because also the camels will need rest eventually. But
Well,
Lorcrax is already resting on top of the camel.
all right, Lorcax fell
I
asleep on the camel.
We didn't get the camels to ride on, but okay.
Yeah, it's the camels pulling the wagon.
That's got to be really uncomfortable because it's just covered in like a harness and.
Yeah.
It's got the that hump. That's not going to be. That is
it's
not for your lumbar.
Lorcrax isn't riding it while it's walking.
Ah.
It's going to be sleeping on it while it's resting.
Well, first we have to determine whether or not y'all are going to camp and take a long rest, or if you're.
Well,
I mean,
Lorcrax would agree to take a long rest.
Let's go. Let's go.
think we
Rest
should.
up. Let's go rest up. We're still not in the desert yet. We might as well get ourselves fully energized for the start of the desert trek.
Okay.
What we should do is we should go off the road so that we're not blocking any night traffic.
There should be a rest
And,
stop around here.
Oh, there's not.
Why would you think there'd be one? We're in the middle of goddamn nowhere.
Because
The next major settlement is 2 weeks out. Or a week
there's
out.
often rest stops along the road. I don't know. I've never been on a road before outside of my country.
Well, I can tell you now. Probably not going to see one for another week.
But that's not fair.
Why would we need a rest stop? We have a wagon with a cover on it.
Just like there would be like piled up firewood and stuff.
Why would we have magic? I'm pretty sure that one can make fire, and he points at the dwarf.
It would be wise to have a fire.
But we would still need wood for it.
There is still plant life. You haven't completely done away with it yet, but
Unless you're
it's
volunteering to be on fire.
I am not fireproof.
If we stop here before it gets too dark, I'll gather what we need for a fire.
Okay. I guess that's a
Okay.
vote for us all stopping.
Yep. We're gonna stop, rest. Every 2 days, I'm gonna knock down one ration from my inventory.
all right. So you stop the caravan and you move it off the road. You do manage to find a rocky rock that is at an angle, sticking out of the ground at an angle, which you can take some decent cover in and get at least somewhat hidden from the road. And Muruvik, you said you were going to gather firewood?
Mm-hmm.
All right, there are several dry plants around,
Oh,
such
no.
as tumbleweed blowing by. The temperature is rapidly dropping as night is finally settling in. But there
Oh
are
no.
what?
Someone in another server I'm in posted a picture of a puppy that fell asleep in his food bowl.
Ah. So you do manage to find some tumbleweeds, a dry tree. There is enough to have a small campfire.
Okay.
Neat.
Okay. Does anybody have fire magic, or do I need to break out my tinderbox?
Fire magic? Hold up.
Yeah, that or like prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation accounts. Prestidigitation, in fact, would be the best option, rather than casting fireball into the middle of a.
Prestidigitation can be used to start small campfires.
It'd be impressive if you managed to pull
Wow.
out a full fireball right now.
We could be a wild mage.
Could
Oh,
be a wild
God.
mage. Sushi might have meant firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing Chalkfee, I'm gonna guess they actually did mean fireball.
Fireball is fun to use.
And
Well, I'll
became
tell you this:
useless later on.
if you use fireball, will definitely be warm.
Well, as Terry Pratchett once said, give a man a fire, he'll be warm for the night. Set a man on fire, he'll be warm for the rest of his life.
Oh man, I need to finish that book.
So I mean, I could possibly use light, but I only really have like an offensive cantrip that's like fire, but not really.
Well then, it
Sacred
looks like
Flame.
I'm breaking out the tinderbox.
Sacred Flame does not produce heat, it's a radiant fire. It's basically radiant magic in the shape of fire.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm kneeling next to the campfire. Gonna light it.
Alright,
Uh,
you light
do I have to
the...
roll anything to use it, or?
No. I'm not gonna make you roll.
Okay.
This isn't California. I'm not gonna make you roll to avoid. And also, there's not enough. There's not enough plant life to have like a for it to go wildly out of
Oh
control.
no, not roll to make sure that the sparks go into the fire. I mean roll to make sure that it. I don't know. I couldn't remember if tinderboxes needed like a survival roll or not.
I think they're made so that you don't need to roll survival to start a fire. Because if you didn't have it and nobody had fire magic, I'd make y'all roll survival to try and
Let's see.
rub
This
sticks
small
together.
And tinder. Okay. So it looks like
No check could just take an action or a minute depending on the source.
Yeah, it's basically a matchbox.
I can make it a much shorter time to light a campfire than a minute by lighting a torch and then using the torch to light the campfire.
Well, yeah, but that'll use up the torch.
I can just like dip the torch in sand, I guess. I don't know. I'll just light the fire.
All right. After
Fuck you.
tossing in the match
Thank you.
and blowing for about a minute, you do manage to get a decent campfire going. And the warmth of the fire quickly washes over you all, and y'all realize just how cold it was starting to get. The nights in the desert are cold.
Very cold.
Yes.
More cold than a lot of other places.
Mm-hmm. So you, who's got first watch?
Can I have on?
Yeah, we should have people without night vision or without dark vision go first and last so that they have a bit of light to work with.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Sushi has dark vision, right?
I think so.
Everybody except for Corvus and Mervik have dark vision.
It's always funny when it ends up like that. In the last game, it was like that, but with flying. Everybody could fly but one person.
Yeah. I meant to give Guaki a better rocks cape that would let him cast fly once a day, but I always forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have either Corvus or Moo at the beginning, and then the other one at the end, and in the middle, I guess. Either Livier and Sushi, or like Livier and...
It's going to be
someone.
Livier and Sushi. It's not... Vortex is probably not going to be able to be woken up properly. We all know this.
True.
One does not simply wake a dwarf. But I will take first watch.
Alright.
Are you sure about that?
We're gonna have to stab him to wake him up.
I mean, I could punt him. That might work.
Use him like a Charlie Brown football.
A good solid headbutt might work as well.
Anyway, first watch.
I guess no, I can do it.
I'm gonna roll a d2 to see if see which of the two smalls goes first. Odds for me, evens for
Y'all
Sush.
could go at the same time.
Nah, Sush go first.
Okay.
Alright.
Levere rolls out, unravels his bedroll next to the fire and goes into it.
Alright. So, Murovic, roll perception with disadvantage, because it is dark.
Hey, we have a campfire though.
Well, yes, but you're looking for stuff beyond the light of the campfire. The campfire just illuminates
Campfire,
you in the
it-
surrounding area.
If you have a fire or a light source like that, and you don't have, like in the D&D sense, dark vision, but if you have a fire, that'll actually make it harder for you to see beyond its edge.
It also makes things see
ruins
you
your
easier.
night vision. Yeah,
To an extent, is what we want since we're trying to track down bandits.
yeah.
But still, 8.
8?
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't really see anything. You thought you saw something, but it was just another tumbleweed blowing by.
Should gather more of those so we can have fires the following nights as well.
Tumbleweed actually makes very horrible fire.
It burns real quick.
Yeah, it's almost explosive.
Uh,
Some people have actually gotten their stuff blown up because they lit tumbleweed on fire.
oh wow.
It was just like a giant pile, and it's like flour because it has that like very quick burning thing. Like it's just
Yeah.
a giant thing of tinder. It's bad.
Maybe I should have made Levere roll to avoid blowing up the tumbleweed y'all used as tinder.
Well, no, that's when you have like hundreds of tumbleweeds in a
Yeah.
pile.
Alright.
trouble
We had
with
like
tumbles.
maybe one or two.
I assumed we just took one tumble, put it in the middle, lit it on fire, and then piled the 6 on top.
But nothing bothers you throughout your watch.
I just looked up why deserts get cold at night.
It's because of the lack of moisture in the air, I guess.
Exactly.
Of course.
There's no moist air to hold in the water, and there's rarely any cloud cover to stop hot air from rising.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Which means it probably stays a little warm at night near an oasis.
Who's going second watch?
Swoosh.
Swoosh.
All right,
Yes.
yeah. Go ahead and roll. Roll just straight perception.
Oof. I got a 9.
Ouchie.
You thought you saw something, but it was a tumbleweed, and you get a weird sense of deja vu. It was the same
Alright.
tumbleweed. It's just been circling around your campsite.
The trouble with tumbles.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna go sleep in a pile with. I'm gonna go sleep in a pile of small fluffy things.
oh yeah,
Eating my
the
spirits.
pile of your retainers is very warm.
Yes.
So watch 3.
Watch 3 is the Cobalt.
All right, roll perception.
Come on, let's get that +1 perception. Rolling. That's a 12.
12. Nothing out of the ordinary.
The first roll today above a 10.
Yeah. You were able to see a tumbleweed just circling around the camp, but you know it's a tumbleweed. There's nothing weird about it.
It's a little weird it's going in circles, but other than that, it's just a tumbleweed.
All right, and final watch.
That would be the bird.
All right. Roll perception with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. Ten.
All right. You don't really see anything out of the ordinary. You don't really hear anything out of the ordinary, but the sun rises, and one thing is weird though. As the sun starts to rise and light washes across the land, you did notice the tumbleweed circling around, but once the sun rises, the tumbleweed starts to move weird and dig under the sand. It starts to move like a spider and dig under the sand.
Nope.
Wait, I noticed this?
Nope, nope, nope.
You noticed this as the sun was coming up. You noticed that the sun had, or it's gone by the time you are able to like process what just happened. It's buried itself into the sand like completely.
Oh, it's one of them camel spiders.
Nope, nope. None of this don't starve stuff. Come on.
I'm just gonna tell the group about my weird finding that I couldn't go and get because it already vanished by the time I even recognized it. I just go and wake up everyone. Boop, boop, hop, hop. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. It's the morning bird. The morning bird gets the worm, guys. Come on, everyone, get up.
Yeah, but we don't want the worm. You can have all of them.
Everyone. Mother Nature always tells me that waking up early in the morning is great for work ethic. Come on, everyone, get up.
Damn it.
We're not employees.
Oh, technically, we're freelance employees.
Technically,
We're
not
glorified
employed.
bounty hunters.
I think technically we're not employed. We're freelancers.
Well,
Freelancers.
Varen's our captain, so I guess she's our boss?
Yeah, only as long as she has the hat.
But
We've got a hatocracy, and we will stick by it. Thick and thin.
sorry, tell
Knows
them.
all.
So, guys, I think the next time we might see a tumbleweed, be suspicious of them. Because I think I saw one crawl inside of the ground. I wasn't able to react in time to try to get a closer look at one.
Okay,
morning.
let's get going.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I'm going to forcibly. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna just push Lorcax off of the camel.
Cockfee,
Yes. What?
you have arachnophobia, Chalkfee.
What?
You're very like anti-spider at the moment.
Oh, I know the reason why, and for those of you watching on Twitch, after this you should check out my highlight, and that'll answer why. I'll show you all the video later.
Okay.
I also posted it on YouTube. Schadenfreude. Your terror was hilarious.
I'm pushing. I'm continuing to push Lorcax off the camel so we can get going.
After a quick meal and quick waking up and everything, I'll get on your way and get back onto the road. After about 8 hours or so, you do notice that the ground has turned into sand, though the road you're on still has... You can tell that this is the road well walked, the road well traveled, as it is a lot less
Boost.
grainy. It's a lot more solid than the
It's
ground
more
around you.
packed.
Yes. But you do see there is sand. You do come across the sand. Are y'all going to go slow and keep an eye out and be stealthy, or are y'all going to go fast and be noisy?
I mean, we don't want to be stealthy, right? So,
We do want them to see us, which
yeah.
raises the question. It is a covered wagon. Do we want me to remain out of sight to hopefully entice them to attack?
Yeah, that's why I thought that the covered wagon was a good idea, because I thought if we put the weapons and you under the cover, then it would look like we were more defenseless than we actually are. I think that's fair, right?
I'll do my
Yeah.
best barrel impression.
So then here's the question: who are the two that are at the reins?
I was thinking we would alternate between, at Sushi and Lavir and Corvus and Lorcax. To alternate between the smalls who look more defenseless.
All right. So who's got first front?
I think I would like to have first front. I'd like to carry
First
on
front.
this energy.
Yeah.
First frontal.
All right. And who's gonna join you?
I think Sushi should join me.
Alright, fine.
All
I
right.
just climb up there and sit.
Do either of y'all have experience at the reins?
It's... I think I might have heard something about reins, but not really,
No.
All right.
obscure
Then I'm gonna need
forces.
both of y'all to roll animal handling at disadvantage.
I hear you falling off the cup.
Alright, I'm rolling with disadvantage. 9.
Oof.
Hold up.
I have a 0 bonus in animal handling.
Yikes.
I have
-1.
no wisdom.
Meanwhile, for me, on the other hand, I probably would be the better shot since I have
Well, I mean,
+4
Corvus-
wisdom.
Yeah, Corvus is, based on wisdom. Wisdom should be the highest stat. Come on, roll those dice.
Come on, DD&D Beyond. Give me something.
Come
Stop
on,
loading
smart
forward.
bird.
Smart. Be the smart bird that we know you can be.
The smorb.
Come
Smorb.
on, dice
More.
roller. Okay, that was the first roll.
Nerd bird.
See the second roll.
Be such a nerd bird.
Come
Hey,
on.
when are kobolds
Dang it.
dropping the -2 strength?
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to you about that
don't know
after
if
this
it'll
session.
auto-
I meant to talk to you
I have-
before, but didn't get the chance.
It's
Uh-huh.
still. Is it a UA thing right now?
No, it's errata, so that should have actually just gone up.
It's still
Does it
-2 in the
automatically
races.
Go ahead and
We'll
change
see
that
about it.
then.
I got an 8 from the disadvantage because my
So
first
2
roll was a
8s?
22. No, it was a.
No,
it
no,
was
I
an
mean
8.
Sushi rolled an 8 as well. Oh no, Sushi
I rolled a
a
9.
All right, so everyone in the back, everyone in the back of the wagon. This is the bumpiest ride you have ever experienced. It is.
To be fair, I don't think any of us have good animal handling except for Moo.
Moo doesn't have great animal handling.
But you can talk to
Wow.
animals.
I'm gonna say this. I clicked the strength stats trying to change it, but it rolled, and I rolled a 0.
God.
So
Nobody-
after several hours of the most uncomfortable ride that you've ever had, y'all have enough in Varen just gestures to Lorcax and Lavir and points with her thumb to the front, like as if to tell y'all to swap out.
I mean, it was our first try, you know? I mean, camels like are an unusual animal. You would usually see horses.
The camel
being
spits
drawn.
on you.
I mean,
Oh.
technically, if this was...
I said I
If this
knew.
was
Hold on, I
did
think that's a
not-
ranged attack.
Oh yeah,
I
let me.
did not mean to insult you.
Camels do have a stat block.
Yeah, I forgot.
To be fair, I think camels in previous generations of D&D would have counted as exotic, meaning that you would get disadvantage on animal handling.
Let's see.
Because old D&D was weird. One of these days we should play a game in old D&D and see how
Does
weird
15
it is.
hit you, Corvus?
Hold up, let me check my equipment. And... Hold up.
Looking it up, they don't have a
Oh,
spit
oh
attack.
yeah, it
I know,
actually
I'm
does
using
hit
this-
me. It actually does hit me.
All right, you get a stain of camel spit on your robes.
I did not mean anything bad by it.
Anyway, climbing up to the front of the front of the cart, front of the wagon. It is the L Boys.
All right. Now, do y'all have experience with at any kind of reins?
Levere has never ridden an animal before, but he has dealt with ropes.
Okay. And
Not sure that
Lorcax?
applies.
Lorcax, have you ever ridden a horse or a camel or any kind of animal?
Or driven a cart before.
Yeah.
It's the first time for everything.
All right. I'll say with the ropes. I'll say, yeah, you have a. I don't know. The reins aren't exactly like ropes. I'll say both of y'all roll animal handling with disadvantage.
This is gonna be a horrible trip for all of us, and we're gonna all be disappointed.
Yeah.
Well,
Hold on.
that one's not going through.
What was it?
It was a nat 20.
You can get another.
I
did.
11.
You did?
I rolled another nat 20.
Oh my god!
All right.
At disadvantage, I rolled 2 20s.
Double
so that's
nat.
19.
All right. So, Levere,
Wow.
you may not have ever held the reins. Okay. The update to kobolds is on the 13th.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to force it out. You will have to go into your character sheet and just edit the race.
Yeah, I expected that.
Hold on, that's not the picture I wanted.
I was wondering.
Yeah, no, that's two nat.
There's my proof.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
believe you. 2 nat 20s. Okay, so
2 nat 20 is a disadvantage.
yeah, you Lorcax rolled an 11, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Lorcax is having trouble, so you just grab both the reins and just give a snap, and the camels stop fussing about and go. And this is one of the smoothest rides y'all have ever been in. Go ahead and roll perception with advantage because that was such a good roll. Levere, and Lorcax
Okay.
roll regular perception.
Well, hopefully that first one doesn't go through.
What's
It
that, that
doesn't.
one?
No, the first one was a 9. This is 14.
14 total?
Yes, 14 total. That's with a +1.
16.
All right.
I might have negative wisdom, but I have +2 from proficiency.
All right. As y'all are riding along, y'all see a large cliff sticking out over the road. It sticks out at a diagonal, so that the road has to go under this cliff. It is on the, let's see, you are going northeast, so it would be on the eastern side of the road. But Lorcax, you see a faint glint of something at the top, though, of something reflecting off of the light of the sun reflecting off something at the top, just catching your eye just ever so slightly. But you're well too far away to actually see anything up there.
Gotta keep our senses up. There's something over there, a little light. I can't tell. There's something there.
I'll keep an eye on it.
All right. Bringing it to your attention, Levere. It's pretty far away. You can't really make it out, and it's definitely light of the sun reflecting off something, but as you're getting closer to the large stone outcropping, it's very inconsistent in its glimmer. It's not like one single, or it's not like a stationary thing. Like the glimmer is not like it's not pointing to one specific spot or glimmering on one specific spot.
It's not like consistently going with like bumps in the road. It's just like
yeah, like just every now and then a glimmer of light from the top. And it's really bright light, like hurts your eyes.
ouch.
But
Speaking of,
what?
Levere is still polished.
Oh yeah. You're probably glimmering just as much as whatever that is up there.
Levere is a shining beacon saying, "Hey, we got shinies."
Yeah. But yeah, no, the thing is like several hundred feet. It's like several hundred feet away, both counting for the elevation of the cliff and where you are in relation to it. So you can't see it with the naked eye.
Going with meta knowledge, I don't think we have sniper rifles made yet. Plus, with the inconsistency of the movement.
Yeah, plus, even if you did, I don't think flintlock sniper rifles had scopes.
Anyway, gonna keep an eye on that. It's off the road, yeah?
Yeah, it's on a cliff. The road goes through this outcropping. Basically, it's a large stone. It's a large rock sticking out of the ground with I guess it's more like a plateau with a part that's jutting out and over the road, like a few hundred feet above, a few hundred feet tall. Though
Well,
it's like at an angle, so it wouldn't be too difficult to climb up there. If you wanted to. But
do we? Levere is very prone to being like, ooh, shiny. But also he's manning a wagon.
yeah. Plus, you can't. You wouldn't even be able to see it without something.
Oh wait, I have something.
Oh, you do?
I have that now probably a little stuck spyglass.
You do. All right. Roll
Had
perception.
seawater in it, so it's probably.
Oh God, it probably would have dried out here in the desert.
Oh yeah, it probably doesn't close all the way anymore.
Yeah, it's got a few salt crystals on it, but roll perception with advantage, looking through it then.
Ooh, that's a pretty good roll. Let's do some crit fishing.
Crit fishing.
Well, okay, that's great. I rolled 2 19s in a row, so that's a 20.
Well, that's still really good.
It is.
That gives you a lot
But
of information.
I wanted to crit fish.
That gives you a lot of information. So, looking through your spyglass, you see what it is. The glimmering of light is reflecting off gold. There are a few figures wearing gold jewelry up there, walking around what looks like a campsite hidden. Just you can only see like the very tips of the tents from the angle you're at, but you see every now and then when someone walks close to the edge of this camp, and they're wearing gold jewelry. And looking at it, they're mostly human, One of them's got green skin, probably an orc or a half orc. But you do notice a couple weird things. One, the skin around the gold. The gold is on is like a collar on their. The gold is a collar that they wear, and the skin around it looks kind of burnt. And you do see as the orc turns around, it has some weird shaped burn on. It has some weird shaped burn on its back shoulder that looks like a triangle with weird squiggles coming out of it symmetrically. Like it's a triangle, an upside down triangle, and out of the top on both sides. Out of the top, I'll show it on stream, but that is what it looks like.
You showed it in the wrong chat.
What?
You showed it in. You showed it
Oh, I did.
Put it in memes.
Whoops.
Oh, see, I was totally. That is definitely not what I was imagining.
One thing you do also notice is that the all the people walking by with the collars, they all have shaved heads.
Okay.
So does this look like it's gonna turn sour, or?
Oh, and they are carrying spears. And they don't wear shirts.
Gonna put a hand on my sword, looking at the stuff.
Levere relays all this information,
Yeah, okay. I'm hopping.
and then
up.
after looking through, well, they're off in the distance and they don't even notice us.
Don't care.
They
Hopping up.
don't seem bandity, and they're not coming our way.
Well, as long as they don't start throwing spears at us, I think we're good.
From this direction, I'm going to kill them.
Well, they
I
haven't
don't
yet,
think that's
so.
necessary.
So yeah, after looking through, Levere's gonna close the spyglass. It has a weird crunching noise as salt is mushed, and it's just like,
Oh god, that is gonna
Yeah,
scratch
okay.
up the lens.
No, it's not between the lenses. It's through like the telescoping bits
Okay, I see.
where like like the water would have got in. He's like, okay, that's just gonna stay a little open then.
To reiterate, they are camped at the top of this rock, which goes over the road.
Yeah. So is there like a tunnel through the rock?
No, the rock basically like curves around the.
It has
the
like a
rock's
Pride
at
Rock
an angle.
situation.
It's yeah, like that.
Okay.
And the road
Well-
basically goes through, like under it. And you would be approaching it from the southwest. So it is to the northeast of y'all. More on the eastern side. So y'all are continuing on?
Yeah, as long as when we pass under them, as long as they don't start throwing shit at us, I think we're probably going to ignore them.
If they do, they're going to die.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on them for the entirety of the time where they are within sight distance.
Alright. So, as you pass through, the shadow of the rock covers over y'all, and you are completely surrounded by this rock. At least it... Well, no, not completely surrounded. It's on your right. But as you go, the camels suddenly stop and begin to panic.
See, that doesn't sound good.
Looking in front, you can see there's a couple snakes that are directly in your path, and the camels are trying to back up from it, but are having trouble with the wagon being there. For those of you who are in the wagon, looking behind, you can see a few more snakes are now approaching from behind the wagon and are starting to approach you.
Hey, look, snakes.
Just like waving at the snakes in the front, just like shooing them, unaware that there's more snakes.
Ropes
Um,
come down from the top of the rock, and a few figures are begin climbing down from it.
This is appropriate. That was
Okay,
well done.
All right,
these are now not snakes.
everyone, roll
These are-
initiative.
These are
These
now
aren't snakes.
not friendly. Sword.
Damn.
Rolling.
I just had to roll. I just had to roll so low on my initiative roll. That's an 11.
I got a 15 this time, so I'm not the bottom of the list this time.
It's like,
All
that's
right.
fine. I got a 10.
Okay.
So what you what is? Oh, I should probably.
guess again about bottom of initiative because I'm a 7, fellas.
Let's see.
All we got left, Lorcax.
Yeah. Well, and I got to roll as well.
Yeah.
So don't forget.
Are you gonna be fighting for Varen?
Oh yeah. I think Murovic, you should probably do that since you'd have faster communication with Varen. Let's see.
Okay, let me just
Some passive idea of what's going to go on in that scenario.
10,
Well,
15,
yours was 11, wasn't it?
7. Yeah, mine was an 11. I'm getting the party. I guess so. Someone roll for Varen.
Yeah. Actually, I'll roll for Varen, but for like what moves I think Bev should probably
Yeah.
say what she's going to do, and then I'll roll for it too.
Yeah, fella, keep it down.
Where initiative?
You could be really.
Between
well,
Moo and Lorcax, who has the higher dexterity modifier?
Varen got an 8 for initiative.
Moo has 14 dexterity.
Lorcax, what's your dex?
I'll tell you. 11.
Okay, so Moo goes first.
So.
Sushi.
Oh wait, Varen rolled for themselves and got a 20. So I guess Varen's going first then.
Of
Nice.
course she did.
Oh God, Varen.
All right.
Okay, I'm just getting this down. So Morvik.
All right.
Yeah, Morvik.
Whatever.
Lorcax. Corvus.
See, I knew we should have attacked them before now.
We couldn't have anyway.
We could have come from a direction where they would not have such an advantage. They have the high ground.
You try to get wagon wheels spinning on loose desert sand.
They have the high ground.
And we have a rock to hide under that they can't get at us.
They very easily can get at us. Obviously. Look.
Well, they haven't attacked yet. They just dropped ropes so they can get to
No,
us.
they're climbing. They are climbing down.
Yeah, they've dropped the ropes so they can get down to us.
Yeah, well, I say we attack them.
All right. So what did everyone get? Sushi got 15.
The order on the bottom is the order of the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, order on the bottom is how how we are as I am aware of it. This is the player order. And before the fight, I really need to go to the bathroom.
All right.
Do we want to take a
Yeah,
break?
let's go ahead and we'll go on break and then we'll start the fight afterwards.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Break time.
Break time.
Oh my god! Look!
Let's see.
See? I have it. You have it inside the snap. Yeah.
Oh, charge credit.
All right. Yep, it's break time. Let's see.
I need more agua. Okay.
So, guys,
It's a 10-minute break.
right now it's kind of like so I didn't know that like Sushi was a princess. Like, has that actually been like mentioned in the actual game yet?
Everyone's off going to the bathroom.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just asking like a question. So it's like we're having break right now.
I was saying that you should probably wait until everyone's back from the bathroom.
All right. Yeah, like the situation kind of reminds me of like that Sun episode from Stardust Crusaders. Like like if you remember, oh wait, that's right. No one else but you are here. Dang it. But anyhow, I'm just gonna go ahead and think of something else. Smoke a latte.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back, Sushi.
I have
to say
a-
thank you
What? Thank me for what?
for like that post you made that memes.
Right. I have a very dumb but very cogent idea. You know how there's like the classical four elements, and like there would be the four planes of the elements that are like fire, water, earth, and air?
Yes.
Well, theoretically, would it make sense that you could convert that into the four states of matter, where Earth is the solid, is the realm of solids,
Makes sense.
air is the realm of
Gas
water's of air
Water's
is gas,
liquid,
water's liquids,
and
fire
fire's
is
plasma. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I feel like that would make for an interesting conceptualization of the whole thing.
I mean, like manipulating plasma could make for a powerful energy conductor there. For
I
someone
mean,
who's
that's what
using
firebenders. They got the
lightning and
Yeah.
such.
Yeah.
And then oh no, there. Then the
I
earthbenders
mean,
are
like,
like
I'm just saying, like, yeah.
get both lava and steel to work with, and sand. Oh god, earthbenders are too OP. Nerf, nah.
And that's why Henry Stickmin is an earthbender. As we all know, is canon from his game. These are some deep lore cuts that we're coming in here for.
Isn't Lorecuts the one of the players in this campaign?
I heard it as I
About
said it.
lines up.
I like the
Sushi?
moment earlier in this. By the way, I like the moment earlier in this game where the necromancer says to the life cleric, "Hey, I don't really like life that much." And it's just like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense. What's up?
I'm gonna ask you like a quick question. Like I'll probably like DM it to you since like we're kind of like on
Go ahead.
call record. Well,
Whichever you want. You can say it or you can DM it to me, whatever.
okay. Quick question is for like your next campaign. Is it gonna be like a modern society or medieval?
Huh? Oh, I thought I already told y'all. I mean, it's gonna have medieval-ish aspects in some points. Obviously, like some because they're so tied to the D&D class system that it makes sense. But the main conceptualization of the whole thing is that it's set in a what is known as diesel punk, which is the place in between steampunk and what is after that, which is atom punk, which is like 1950s-y.
Oh yeah, like Fallout.
Yeah, so Fallout is atom punk, and so it's in between the Fallout kind of thing, that kind of aesthetic, and the steampunk aesthetic is diesel punk. It's this like kind of gritty, kind of mostly set like the takes inspiration between the 1920s and the 1940s, and it like all the technology is like super advanced versions of diesel-based technology and stuff like that, rather than steam or atomic. And so, like blimps and cool like air carriers and then stuff like that, and then like trains. And I'm gonna work with that. I've got ideas for what I'm gonna take into it, including inspirations all as diverse as Art Deco. Obviously, I need to use that somewhere. Then the 1940s and like World War II era, basically World War II era, just everywhere, but like particularly, you know, like America and the fascists, because they have a really neat aesthetic, and I can play with the expectations on that aesthetic. And then for where a lot of the campaign is taking place, and this is about the most I'm going to say about it, but a lot of what I intend is going to end up having taking a lot of inspiration from the version of the kind of diesel punk aesthetic that is present in Ghibli movies, in Studio Ghibli
like
movies.
Castle in the Sky.
Yeah, or El Porco Rosso, or a lot of those Disney movies, especially the ones that like if you ever see the technology, they're always based on this diesel aesthetic, and it's like really you can tell that he took so much inspiration from World War II, which I mean, from a survivor of World War II who lived in Japan, makes a lot of sense for your apocalypse movie, if I'm being frankly honest. But I want to take that aesthetic and I want to use that a bit, as well as the more obvious Art Deco aesthetic and the more obvious World War II era, you know,
okay.
Germany aesthetic, if you know what I'm saying. there's a lot of aesthetics, and I want to take advantage of that. And then obviously I'm playing with the lore of D&D because of how separate my world is from normal D&D, and it's kind of intentional based on, and that's why the world is so different, and is it at this modern point in technology, and those are both connected, and so that's going to be an important plot point later on. So all that's important. I don't know if they're all going to be in plot points in the first
Hello?
season. I haven't decided yet. But, yeah.
I was browsing Twitter while I was in the bathroom, and I saw someone refer to Mineta, the grape boy from
God.
My Hero Academia,
Yeah.
arguably the worst character in the entire anime.
There's no
Arguably.
argument.
worst
I
character.
haven't seen the whole thing, so I don't know if there's other worse characters.
I'm up to date on the manga. There is no worse character.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
Okay.
wait. What are we
Fun.
talking about? What are we talking about?
When I was in the bathroom, I was browsing Twitter, and I saw someone refer to Mineta as Grape Kavanaugh.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's
what?
pretty funny.
Grape
That-
Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Supreme Court Justice
Yeah.
Kavanaugh,
No.
Yeah.
who raped a girl in college and then
Well, we should
Passed
probably
it off?
we should probably
Yeah, we
not
should
talk
not.
about politics on my stream that I'm
Or
going to
the
be
other
posting.
topic.
Yeah, we should probably.
Both of those are going to make it a little hard to monetize on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not talk about. Like,
he's a
My Hero-
bad man, and he did a bad thing.
It
Yeah.
was funny. We can move on. Anyway, I'm just saying, yeah, no. So those are the ideas. I'm also obviously going to be using some of the more interesting things, like the classic idea of an ancient civilization and stuff like that. But all that you need to know is that it is 1940s esque.
Okay.
I'm definitely also taking some aesthetic from the 1930s and 20s, particularly Prohibition era, because
Okay.
Prohibition era is fun. So, of course, I'm going to use some Prohibition era stuff, especially bootleggers and stuff like that. I don't know
Alright.
how, I might want to make alcohol legal. I'm deciding whether I want to make alcohol legal in your first area or make it some sort of weird magic drug to make it more
All right. Is everyone back?
funny. I don't know about Lorcax.
Lorcax is the only one not back yet.
Where's Lorcax in the fight?
He is
later.
one above the bottom.
All right. So then that'll be fine. He can join back in later.
Well,
It
the
won't
bottom
be...
of the players. Again, I do not know the order regarding combatants.
Combatants.
Yeah.
Like Snake and Snake 2.
And Snake Boogaloo.
All right.
Snake.
Well,
Snake.
all right. Well, let's go ahead and get back from the break. I just need to
Change the music to battle music.
Yes, and I need to get off the short break. I need to
And give us a
save-
map.
Yes.
Yay, map.
All right.
It's probably going to be a somewhat confusing map,
Let's see.
Possibly.
considering
No.
the rock. Ooh, is this the map you were talking about?
No, this isn't the one I was talking about. This one I literally made within
Oh.
the last 10 minutes because I was not expecting. I thought y'all were going to. I did not expect y'all to just straight up just walk right into the obvious ambush.
I wanted to attack them. Would that have been a better decision?
Let's see.
I wanted to counter ambush.
Yeah, I thought that's what y'all were gonna do, but let's see.
We're counter-ambushing by ambushing their ambush.
Yeah, ambush.
Well,
They're only expecting
there's
2
clear.
people
I
on
mean, Lord.
camels,
But
not
as
6
you all,
people.
as you all exit out of the, or as y'all, this is basically what I have. as they come down, you can see that 3 of them are humans. One of them looks human but is obviously different. All the humans are wearing the collar, some dusty pants, with, and they all seem to have burns around the collar, but the one that's not wearing a collar is wearing other jewelry, but is also wearing, full clothes, and seems to have weird scales around his cheek, green scales around his cheek. Not to mention...
Fanciest, kill him first.
Also, the sclera of his eye is dark, while the iris of his eye... Wait, which is the part that's colored? Is yellow. He's got golden eyes with black sclera, or with dark sclera, and a lot more.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
Sclera or sclera?
I have no idea. But first up is Varen. What is Varen gonna do?
I'm not certain. I don't have access to her sheet.
All right.
You do.
Can you ask her what she's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you open another tab where you log in as her?
That would be...
Not without logging myself out.
Yeah.
I have Varen's open here. I just need to know what she's gonna do.
I say we...
Open it in an incognito window so that it won't log you out.
That would work. Unless they go by IP, which I doubt
I
it.
also don't know her sign-in information.
That's fair.
So we should definitely split up. Livier, do you want to go up to the right with me, or?
Yeah, let's take out Fancy Boy.
And all your, by the way, your retainers are staying in the.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I want to protect the cart from the. So we'll kill the snake, and then we'll go after these 2 boys over there, while the other party goes after those 2. Let's see. We have a total of 6 members, so we could go 3 to 3. But Livier and I both work slightly better outside of a party. And then we have members who work best in
Snakes and people on both sides.
Direct combat, right? Because the 2 magic users are.
Vicious mockery.
Am I right about that?
Oh, vicious mockery. On which one?
The one on bottom left.
Bottom left. All right. Let's see. Vicious mockery. That would be in attacks. No. Spells?
It's in special. Yeah, no, it would be spells. It would be spells.
Where are spells?
Spells,
I actually
cantrips.
don't know.
Ah, there it is. Vicious mockery. How do I roll?
Attacks, I think.
Whoops.
Oh, it's a wisdom save on their part.
Oh, it's a wisdom save? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
So wisdom save, if they succeed, they get hurt and they have disadvantage on their next attack. If they fail, they do that. If they succeed, nothing happens.
They failed, definitely.
Was it a nat 1?
No, it was a 6.
Oof.
Oof. Let's see.
Big oof.
So they're gonna take 4 damage. I rolled the damage, it was 4.
Then they have disadvantage on their next attack, and she would like to Bardic Inspiration Sushi.
Alright.
Who is she? Who is being viciously mocked?
The one on the bottom left, you said?
Yeah. A dark-skinned individual on the bottom left.
Alright. Yeah, that is one of the humans wearing the jewelry. The collar. With weird burn marks. Let's see. So this one, which one is that? That is number 1. All right. So yeah. All right, and that means next up it is the. And is Varen gonna run anywhere or stay put?
She's gonna stay put for the moment.
All right. Let's see.
Stay close to the cart and guard it.
I need to clean out my desk area. There's a lot of bottles on the floor.
let's see. What is this All right, the one that is the one that's got scales on their face and weird eyes is going to run right next to the snake and pull out a bow and aim for. Gonna aim for Corvus. Let's see. I doubt 9 hits, Corvus. Does 9 hit, Corvus?
Only if Corvus is naked and has a dex penalty.
Corvus.
Corvus!
You're muted.
Yeah.
You're
No.
muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
You're muted once more.
Well, I'm assuming...
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm. So, Corvus, they pull out a bow and aim right for you, and the arrow lands right at your feet. Let's see. The next up, it is the one that got viciously mocked.
So he's above the snake now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's above the snake. The one that got viciously mocked is going to get here, and he has a spear, and he is going to. Let's see. Do spears have reach?
Nope.
No, they do not.
They're throwable, but they only have a reach of 5 feet in melee.
All right. Well,
You'd think they would, but they're not a polearm.
yeah.
They are, but they're not.
All right.
They do
Well,
qualify as polearm for the feet, but they don't have the reach property.
Yeah, it's complicated, just like it is in real life.
he's gonna run up to the moo and yeah, he's gonna run up to the moo and but he's gonna stay there, and I think here we go.
He will soon regret his life choices.
Carpet selection. Okay, and that is going to be the end of its turn. I just need to update the map.
Did he not attack?
No, he didn't. Let's see.
Oh.
He doesn't have enough movement.
Does he look hostile?
Roll perception.
Lawfuls.
6.
Well, he's pointing a spear at you.
Sounds friendly.
Let's see. Next up, it is Sushi.
Alright. Sushi is going to yell, "Levere, with me!" And then run to the spot immediately between the camels and the snake that's within 30 feet, right there, right next to the snake and the guy. Right? It's 2 spaces in front of the camels right next to the snake, and then there's a guy there now.
Yeah, you can run right in front of the snake.
That should be within 60, yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to be diagonal of the guy?
Yep. And then I'm going to... Do the snakes look strong?
Well, they're snakes.
Say for point of combat, Levere had his rapier on his side because it's probably not all too uncommon for merchants to have a weapon at least on their side.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Which Moo would probably still be in the cart.
Well, we piled out as they were climbing down.
Yeah, at first it was just snakes, so we were like, oh, it's just snakes. But then we saw ropes,
fair.
and it's like, okay, time to get out.
Barrel mode ended. Engage combat.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna...
Oh, right. Here's the
Okay, what I'm
updated
gonna
map.
do is I'm going to attack the guy, and I'm going to expect Levere to attack the snake. because that is in his direction, going this way.
Yep,
That
I
would
can
be-
get. I can.
If Levere
I can-
comes towards me, that's the only thing he'll be able to attack. So
Yeah,
that's a good.
the
Yeah.
furthest Levere can go is right below you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack the guy, expecting Levere to attack the snake, and then we'll move on in the next round of combat.
Unless
So-
I have a speedy thing that I can do other
Yeah,
than
so I'm
just
going
running.
to attack with.
Ah.
Um,
I can speedy boy.
Oh, you can?
I can use cunning action to bonus action dash.
that's a 13 to hit.
13. Let's see. That does hit.
Oh, okay. I'm using the katana with.
Calling does not make for great armor.
Yeah.
I'm using the katana with both paws, so I'm doing 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yep, and that's my turn.
All right, you get a nice cut in his cheek, and that slices off one of the weird scales.
Cool.
You said 8 damage.
Yes, 8 damage.
All right.
And he's dead. Congratulations.
No, he's alive and looking pretty pissed. All right. That means next up it is the snake's turns. Oh wait.
Okay.
Yeah, the snake's turns. Oh wow, it is a lot of their turns.
I was hoping Levere would be able to kill the snake before it attacked me.
Well, this snake is going to strike at you. I mean, you are a rat. Let's see.
Yeah. Not as bad as
9.
the weasel, though. That does not hit.
Yeah, I figured. Its fangs can't seem to break through your armor.
I don't have great armor, but that still doesn't hit.
Yeah.
By the way, you'll probably see that I'm typing. I'm having the. I'm putting out the initiative order as it goes, just so that everyone else, other than so that the non-DMs can see the order.
Yeah. Next up, it's the
And-
other snake. Let's see. This. Yeah. And it is going to start crawling towards the moo. And it will try to strike the snake. Or it will try to strike Murovic.
The moo
19!
is
Does that hit?
his nickname.
Ouch.
Someday he will be able to shrug off 19s.
Well, someday he'll be able to shrug off whatever is
Poison?
going to happen next. But first we gotta... Does 19 hit? First of all. Murovic, you're...
Sorry, I had to step away real quick. My dog had gotten a hold of something.
Oh,
With
with
the
another
19.
mini? Yeah, does the 19 hit?
Morvik, yes.
All right. Let's see. It's
Someday.
1d1. It's 1 point of piercing damage, but you're gonna take
1d1.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
14.
14. That succeeds. You manage to shrug off most of the poison and only take 3 points.
Okay, it's 4 points total.
3 points total. Oh wait, yeah, no, 4 points total because also the 1 from the bite as it snaps onto your leg.
So, diplomacy's out the window.
Let's see which one.
Diplomacy.
Which one is next? Next it is the. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next is one of the other people, and they're gonna run up towards the moo, and they can actually make it this time. Sorry that they're targeting you, moo. You're the biggest one.
Yeah.
But hey, that's good because you're the tank.
Yeah.
Let's go by selection. Oh. But yeah, that's he's got a spear. Sorry, I have like a dozen things to
You're fine.
deal with. What are these stats? Okay. 6, I doubt that hits. It just bounces off your new armor. Looking at him, you notice that he's got like a sort of a glazed look in his eyes, and his facial expression is very neutral as he does this.
Ah. I feel a little bad now.
Let's see. Next up is Levere, finally.
Dang waffles.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Also, they all seem to have that same marking on their back shoulders, yeah, except for the one with scales.
Okay, hold on. I'm planning out my my movement.
If you won't come up to me, you can come right below me and attack the snake, and then move on the next turn.
If you move away, though, you might get hit by a snake.
Also true.
Yeah. But they don't do much damage.
No matter which direction I go, I'm still gonna take an opportunity attack from the snake.
Yeah.
Might as well save myself a bonus action. Get under Sush.
All right. Let me go ahead and roll the 21.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, roll Constitution.
Boy, oh boy, am I glad I didn't make Constitution a dump stat.
I don't think any of us did this time.
Ugh, that's an 11.
That still succeeds. The DC is 10. So you're gonna take
Okay.
a total of, let's see, 5 divided by 2, rounded up is 3. You're gonna take 4 points of
Rounded
damage.
up or I thought it was rounded down.
I've always rounded
Whatever
damage
the DM
up.
wants. Whatever
Okay.
the DM wants, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've always rounded damage up.
So
But that
four,
also includes for y'all. Like if you-
Always.
4
Uh,
damage.
Yes, 1 piercing, 3 poison, as you shrug off
Okay.
most of the poison. It's basically a minor inconvenience.
Yeah. Okay. Getting past that, I get under Sush.
All right, here's the thing. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Roll
Small.
to hit that snake.
The small tokens are so funny because they can be in different areas of the square. So, like,
Yeah. Does a 17 hit the snake?
Yes, a 17 hits the snake. What's your? Go ahead and roll damage, but I'm pretty sure your modifier is enough to kill it.
I don't think I'm gonna bother doing sneak attack. That's 13 damage to the snake.
Yeah, you slice the snake in half long ways as it tries to jump at you. It's like Neville Longbottom. You just go like whoosh, and kind of right in half. But hey, now you have dinner. But let's see. So that snake is dead. Very much dead as its blood soaks
Let me
into the
remove
sand.
right snake from the turn order.
I called that one Snake 1.
now we only have left snake, who may or may not become a meme.
Left snake. No, it doesn't dance.
Give it time.
No, you don't have the proper instrument. You need a.
Oh, it doesn't have to dance of its own volition.
No.
Dance as I throw it through the air.
Dance as you step on its throat.
Cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on it. It does the
Let me
worm.
just say,
Gross.
I do not like Irresistible Dance.
Oh, I
It's
love it.
hilarious, though.
It's a funny spell, but it's also a level 6 spell with a single target.
Yeah, but it's also very effective.
Isn't there a way to do it in, like, a group?
Yeah,
Is
cast
there-
it at
isn't there
higher
a-
levels.
Yeah, but, like,
Maybe if you're like a warlock and twin cast it.
That's a sorcerer.
Oh yeah, true.
So,
Double cast is a sword.
Combat.
is that the end of your turn, Levere?
Yeah.
Alright, that means Muravik. You're up.
Just going to look down at the person who is standing in front of me.
You have many people you can attack.
I do pity you.
And I'm going to swing at him.
All right, roll to attack.
That's an 18.
I believe an 18 hits. Definitely
Are you
hits.
attacking non-lethally?
No, he came to attack me first, and I've been bitten. Mercy is out the window now. That's a 12 up for damage.
All right. You bring your halberd down, and he crumples to the ground. So
Next.
just gonna remove that from the turn as a large gash and blood pools down.
Well, let's remove Blue-Eyed Slave from the turn order.
Where'd you get
Blue
that
eyes.
idea?
We still got the Bardic Inspiration. It's fine.
Yeah. Bardic Inspiration goes away whenever you use it.
Or after 10 minutes.
Well, that too.
This is not gonna last 10 minutes.
Probably
Or
not.
the cat.
I would be very
could.
concerned if it lasted 10 minutes.
It could, but this specific one is definitely not gonna last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Boss fights
That's not
should
how
never last
fucky
10
this
minutes. That's
magic boy
100
gets.
rounds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Speaking
no.
of,
If the
is that the end of your turn?
I have no doubt in my mind that he is at least
Yeah,
somewhat
it's the end of my
magic.
turn. I'm holding
Alright.
off on bonus actions for now.
All right, then
Maybe he's a
Muravic or
sorcerer
not
and he's
Muravic,
abusing his power.
Lorcax. Lorcax, because it's your turn.
Okay.
keep the wizard in the middle where he can shed some light.
Yeah, we have all the spellcasters in the center,
I'll
which
do
is
That's the
pretty
best place
good
to put them.
tactics. That's a really good layout, actually. Let's see.
I intentionally called Levere over here because Levere and I are like really good striker roles.
Yeah,
And that way we-
as a close quarters rogue.
I'm gonna be rolling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing chill touch. So I'm
Alright.
gonna. That's a cantrip spell. I'm gonna be rolling to hit.
Yep,
Chill
it's a
touch.
cantrip spell that's neither touch nor ice.
Exactly, one of the.
No. So it.
Yeah, it's neither chill nor touched.
Oh
It's
wow,
one of
that's
the
good.
most
23.
And which one were you using? Or it on?
Oh, the one in front of Morvic.
That one's dead.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
the
The other one in front
other
of Morvic.
person, that was beside that person.
Okay. And what was it?
23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, and that's 3 points of necrotic damage.
All right. He shivers, and oh shit, that's the one that got vicious mockery. He still has disadvantage since he didn't make an attack.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, he shivers as his life force is drained of him. He gets a bit paler, but he remains neutral in expression. That means, are you gonna any bonus action or movement?
Let me look at the map real quick. I think I should probably move next to the camels to get into range to attack the other ones, unless
I think we're good. We
okay,
should be
then.
fine with the other two.
then yeah, I'll stay. I'll stay by.
If you stay in the center, you can probably get at both of them as long as you have line of sight, because you got the magic.
You got the touch.
Oh,
you
there's
got the
a-
power.
what's it called? If I hit, oh, that doesn't apply. Okay, yep, that's done. Okay, we're done. That's my turn.
All right. This. Oh, and I forgot to remove the snake. Also. The snake.
Oh,
that
hey,
died.
Silver.
What's up?
Just so I know on my next turn. With advantage, do you do -2 AC for the person in the middle, or do you do advantage on the attack?
Advantage.
Or not advantage. I mean flanking.
Oh, advantage.
Okay. I just wonder because I've been in games where it's one or the other.
Oh, I always do advantage. It prioritizes flanking and good movement.
Oh, Levere, do
The
you have
this one, the human that is far off is going to moved a bit down and is pulling a bow out, aiming at Levere. This is a 13 hit.
No.
Alright, it just whizzes right past you, landing between you and Sushi.
Flip him off.
He has no change in expression. That means Corvus, you're up.
Yeah.
Yes, I do, Stoosh.
So what's the
So then
current
you should probably go
battlefield
after
like?
the other guy.
Well, there's 2 humans alive, 1 scaly human, and 1 snake alive. Levere killed one of the snakes by cutting it in half, and Murovic killed one of the humans by bringing a halberd down on it.
Yeah, doing our smush.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Clefting him in twain, partially.
Puny man, poke Levere. Levere smash puny man.
Hmm.
Poke that.
Okay.
He's not happy.
I'm thinking right now. So who's the closest to me, like in terms of the enemies?
The dark-skinned one that is 2 on the left.
I mean, technically the snake, but
Well, yeah, that too. Sorry, the snakes are very low priority in my mind.
yeah. Well, we don't want to get poisoned, because if we get poisoned,
Silver, just be aware, Soren has gone to bed,
Alright.
so you're going to have to control Varen because I don't have any of her information.
Alright. Do you have an idea of what kind of things she would do?
Not particularly, outside of make the things that are trying to make us dead.
Alright. Well, I hope that I
see how
hope
many of them can
that I don't do it
I
wrong.
feel like she'd be the type to like attack the leader because she did that last time.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
fought against pirates, so yeah.
They die.
But
Did
okay.
you reach the leader though?
After seeing like Morovic kill a person, it's making me think.
Person dead.
Yeah, a human died.
I'm just like
It's dead.
Real dead.
Bleeding
I'm
out
trying
into
to
the
find-
sand.
I'm trying to find something to knock something out, but it's like thing is, I'm not like an arcane trickster anymore. So
Well, you can just say non-lethal damage when you attack someone with melee.
Okay.
It's
Well,
not
then
fun that way. You have to kill them all.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I
bring
feel like
out
we
like,
have we have as a group has very different morals from each other.
Well, that
Which is
sounds like
nice.
that's an average D&D group.
Yes. It's actually really nice.
Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my staff, and I'm going to unsheath my scythe.
Alright, that'll take a bonus action to unsheath the scythe. Or, well, we can say that you unsheathed it, you put it in scythe mode when the fight started. I'll allow that.
Alright. I'm going to go over to like the dark... Wait, how far away is the dark skinned human from me?
20 feet.
Perfect. I'll
Yeah,
move
you
over
can
to
walk
those
through with
dark...
another person's with your swamp.
Yeah.
You're not
I'll
swamp.
go over and I'm going to go ahead and attack with like the scythe.
Alright. And are you doing lethal or non-lethal damage?
Non-lethal.
Alright.
I'm gonna use like the sort of like the brunt of like the brunt of my sheet. Oh, okay, that's not good.
You're gonna use the flat.
Yeah, the flat part of it,
All
and I
right.
just rolled
Roll.
a 7.
7.
Wait, I'm just wondering, like,
Well,
is my
7
hit?
7 does not hit. You go to swing with the flat of the blade, but due to this being your first time using this weapon, and this being a really awkward way of doing it, you don't really have enough force to really do anything, and they just push the blade away. You still have your bonus action because I allowed
Fine.
the.
Okay, bonus action. Let me just check spells. Uh, okay. Has anyone been significantly damaged?
No, 2 people have taken 4 points of damage, but y'all are level
Okay.
3.
Okay, that is.
If y'all were level 1, that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait a minute. I don't think I would need to use this level 2 spell.
Not yet, anyway.
No. I mean, it's a spell I could use like a bonus action to cast.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't think you'll
Yeah.
you need it at the moment.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move back.
You're gonna take an opportunity attack.
Oh.
If you move back.
That's. Well then, I guess I'll just stay here in front of this guy.
Alright. Then top of the list, it's Varen's turn. Varen is going to run up towards the, let's see, he's going to run up right by Sushi and cast Vicious Mockery on the scaly one, the scaly boy.
Brown-eyed slave, green-eyed slave.
I don't know where you're
That
getting the
or refer to him as dark-skinned slave.
Dark skin.
Yeah.
You're my brown-eyed slave.
I want it for the record that I never once referred to. I did not say these people were slaves. I did not say that.
Clearly mind controlled at the very least. I originally did have
hey!
him down as
Collars that
dark-skinned
have
slave
burned around their
parentheses
neck.
oof.
This one is actually
Staring.
got
Just
advantage against. Let's see. It's a
Fancy
wisdom.
boy.
Oh. And this one has, well, advantage didn't do much. That's an 11 and a 12. So, Vicious Mockery, what's the DC? DC is 14, so. So Vicious Mockery. That's going to be 2 points of damage to this one, and they're going to have a disadvantage on their next attack, which is good because now it's their turn.
Yeah.
They are going to attack Sushi with disadvantage. They pull out a scimitar.
Ooh.
And they swing at you, Sushi. Now this one looks pissed. He looks pissed.
Cool.
He's got disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. If not for the disadvantage, he would have killed you by now.
It still would have been a 12 because that was the
I
first roll.
know,
Yeah.
I know. So 12. Does 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
All right. So
Oh my god.
they swing at you, but they lose their footing a bit as the effects of the vicious mockery. So that means, let's see, next up it is the brown-eyed slave as you have him listed, who also has disadvantage. He is going to attack Corvus because Corvus is the closest. Let's see. And he's got the spear.
This amuses
20,
me.
20 plus 3. Well, that's a 5. I doubt that hits. They bring their spear down, but it lands. It goes through the ground right by your feet, Corvus. So that means Sushi, it's your turn. Let me update the map.
Oh, did the map change?
Uh,
What was I saying?
Let me double check. Nope, the map is still the same.
Yeah, nobody moved.
Yeah.
Or died. Alright, I guess I'm going to swing to hit. Okay, so that's an 11, but I am going to add the Bardic Inspiration. That's a d6, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 15 to hit.
All right, yeah, that hits. Also, what was your original roll?
It was 11.
All right, that's good that you added that to the Bardic Inspiration then, because that changes it from a glancing blow to a full blow.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
how
figured
much
it would be something
damage?
like that. Alright, so I'm gonna do... Ooh, good roll. 9 damage.
9 damage? All right.
Yep. And then I'm going to use... I'm going to use Action Surge to take another action, and then I'm going to attack again.
All right.
So that's a 12 to hit. That hits, right?
Yes.
And then 5 damage. So for a total of 14 damage, 2 hits.
Yeah. You managed to get a few good jabs into the kidneys, but he's still standing, and he looks pissed.
Still standing.
Let's see. Now it is the snake's turn, and the snake is actually going to circle around. Well, it's actually going to crawl onto the same tile as the dead guy, and try to use him for cover. As it is going to now bite. He's going to bite Murovic again. 19, does that hit?
That does it.
Alright, roll Constitution save.
$17.
Yeah, that succeeds. You're going to take a total of 3 points of damage. 1 piercing, 2 poison. And it's hiding inside the corpse, so it's got cover. It's got some partial cover. Let's up. Okay. Let's see. So the next one up is Levere with Murovic on deck.
Okay, I'm going to run 20 feet to the right so that I can face this man.
Alright.
green-eyed bald guy.
Yep. And then I shall attack at him
All right, go ahead and
with
roll
a
to-
12.
A 12?
Yeah.
Glancing
I rolled-
blow.
I rolled pretty low.
The slaves, as you assume, have higher AC than the
It's,
quote-unquote leader.
Half Naka.
Well,
That's,
no, he's got legs.
full damage of 10.
I know, but he's. Maybe
I don't know
one
if
team.
I don't know if glancing blows you're having them be like
Oh, it's
reduce
half damage.
or
Yeah, it's
okay
half
then
damage.
and he's taking 5 damage.
All right, you managed to get a good cut into his hip. He
Okay.
is standing. Mervik.
Oh wait.
What? Oh, sneak attack.
I can sneak attack
Yeah.
All right, roll
Is
sneak
that-
attack.
because I'm within 5 feet of him and I don't have disadvantage.
Then
That's
you're
That's
not
an
near
extra
anybody
4
else.
damage, which I
Oh,
guess
wow.
is reduced down to 2.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's 7 damage in total.
All right.
Gotta love that rakish audacity.
Roguish audacity. All right.
It's
So
brackish.
he was looking for pretty. He was looking okay with a large gash in his side, and then you put in another gash, and now he's not looking as okay. So
But
next...
not as okay. Is he dead now, or is
No,
he
he's still
alive?
standing.
Okay.
All right. That means Mervik, your turn.
Yep. And I'm going to take a swing at the other slave over here.
Oh yeah, because you have reach.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and
16
16 hits.
for
It was funny, for a
11 points of
while-
damage.
Well, he drops.
Oh.
And I'll just glare down at the snake.
The snake is
Make
inside
your
the thing.
choice.
I'll glare
Are you
down at
using-
the corpse with the snake inside of it.
Are
Me
you
again?
using speak with animals?
No, that'd take an action to cast. I'm just glaring angrily at it.
All right. The
Does it
snake
hit me
pokes his
twice?
head out and does that tongue thingy.
Oh.
You know, smelling the air.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So then Lorcax, your turn.
okay.
Probably Toll the Dead if you're in
I'll
range.
fight the. Yeah, I'll attack the person who Corvus is fighting.
No, that guy's dead.
Okay. I didn't see
You keep
the
it- you-
thing upside
well-
down, so.
Well, that's because I didn't get a chance to do that yet.
Okay then.
It,
Alright.
it literally
can
just
attack-
happened. It-
Okay,
it,
then.
You can
it was
attack the snake or the guy next to me or the guy next to Lavir. And Toll the Dead should work on at least the two on this side, I think.
Okay. This shouldn't be
Here-
enough to kill them.
here's
so,
the map.
Yeah. I'll probably move next to the. Yeah, I can move next to the camels, and then use Toll the Dead on the person next to. Is that Lavir?
On the far right.
No, in front of
No, that's me.
Okay.
All right, so that means I need to roll wisdom save.
So this is Toll the Dead. Yes.
All right, good thing this character has advantage. Well, 20. Does that
Okay.
save?
Yeah, that's gonna save it for sure.
Well,
I attempt to use my little spell on it, but it seems to have little effect. Just shakes its head off.
Yeah, and it just glares at you.
Okay. This should be good. I'll probably take one step back, like be in front of the cart, right next to the cart instead of the camels.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
All right, so that means go there. Just one step back. 2 step forward, 1 step back.
Step back. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, that's gonna be my turn.
Crop. All
Why
right.
is it the leaders always have high wisdom?
Well, because leaders are wise.
Smart.
Yeah.
The glorious leader.
Ugh. Okay,
Alright.
I'm good.
So, let's see. That means after your turn, that means it's the one that's fighting. That's the one. It's the one fighting Levere.
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to pull. He's going to drop the bow and pull out a scimitar and take a swing at you.
Wow.
It's Levere.
Okay.
18.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that hits.
Oh my god, that plus.
Oh wait, whoops. Sorry. That was supposed to be a plus. That was supposed to be a +3. Does 16 hit?
16 is a glancing blow.
All right, you'll take half damage. Finally, one of these things actually hits. God damn it. 3 divided by 2 rounded up is 2. You take 2 points of slashing damage. As a DM, I am livid. None of these things have been hitting.
Welcome to my hell.
The
Yeah.
snakes have been hitting.
Okay, yes, the snakes have been hitting, but they're literally the weakest things on here.
There's things on there.
What about
They're
the
still doing
camels?
damage to me.
The camels are, your retainers are inside the thing they're at the cart trying to keep the camels calm. They're the only reason the camels have not run off. So that means, Corvus, it's your turn.
Okay, who's left?
Let's see, there's a snake in front of you hiding in a corpse. There is the scaly boy that Sushi and Varen are focusing on. There's the guy at the far end that's facing off against Levere.
That's it
I-
down here.
I think. This is gonna sound weird, but I think I want to try to use animal handling to try to get the snake to not be attacking us.
Let's keep left snake.
Alright, roll animal handling with disadvantage because it is both hostile and hiding in a corpse.
Wait, hold up. Let me check something first.
Also probably charmed by Mr. Scaly, but that's meta knowledge.
We're gonna kill Mr. Scaly. So.
I mean, what's a D&D party if we don't bring on a few pets?
Fun fact: one
Efficient?
of the things in on the sea table is a ship that sells pets. That's a thing y'all can roll.
Yes.
I had a lot of fun making the sea table. I can't wait for y'all to find some of the things. So what are you doing, Corvus?
I was rolling animal handling with disadvantage, but both of my rolls ended up with 8.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna say that the snake's gonna try and bite you. Does
Okay.
12 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Alright, you managed to not get bit by the snake as you're trying to reach into the corpse to calm it down. And that is going to be the end of your turn. Next up, it's Varen. Now that Varen is up close, she is going to take one step next to... She's actually going to... Oh, whoops. She's actually going to flank around to flank with... She's gonna go ahead and flank with Sushi against the scaly boy. So that means she's going to have advantage on attacking with her rapier. Let's see. Actions. Rapier. Let's see. How do you roll to... How do you roll to attack on... Oh, I see.
Yeah, the box that just says hit/DC. Click on the plus and on the plus number and it'll roll.
All right, that's a dirty 20. So that means that is going to be 10 points of damage. All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. She's going to slice pretty hard and cause a huge gash in the Scaly Boy's neck, causing it to bleed profusely. Which he cups his hand, applies pressure to the wound, and looks pissed. Now it's Scaly Boy's turn, and he's gonna notice he's flanked. Look at Varen, look at Sushi, look at Varen again, look at Sushi. Sushi, I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom save.
Wonderful. Oh, motherfucking god. Dad. I got a 2.
Oh yeah, that's
Not 2.
his
No
eyes
modifier.
his eyes flashing. He says, I suggest you swing at your friend. That's a thing that can happen, right? You can suggest someone to attack,
You just can't suggest that they inflict harm on themselves.
but
Typically.
you can suggest they inflict harm on their allies.
I believe so.
All right. Yeah, he says, I suggest that you take a stab at her. And you are compelled to listen, which is good because it's your turn. And you are magically compelled to make an attack on...
Well, I'm going to move through his square.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, he is...
technically allied with him.
Yeah, for this turn.
That is an 8 to hit.
Oh, that does not hit.
Well,
oh,
that's
wow.
it.
It does it. Let's see. You can also specify if any of your command damage target spell ends. You can specify. Let's see. Wisdom saving suggests it can be completed in. Okay.
I'm back.
Yeah, due to
Sorry.
Due to poor wording, due to his poor wording, it's only gonna last the single action instead of 8 hours.
What happened?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was bad at wording
sushi-
that.
Stab at her. If it's
Sorry.
stab on time or actually connect with a stab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. My mom knocked over a table and needed help real quick. What happened?
Oh, Sushi failed a wisdom save against suggestion, and the Scaly Boy told her to take a stab at Varen. Due to the poor wording, it only lasts this one turn, since he did not say kill Varen. He just said take a stab.
Yeah, that was very poor wording.
Yeah.
I genuinely rolled an 8 to hit, like a really
Yeah.
low roll, and it was like. No.
Oh yeah, no, that does not. That
Yeah,
that doesn't.
I didn't expect it to.
It wouldn't
At least
even.
you try.
It would not even hit a common villager.
At least you tried to get a stab at it. You know?
Yeah, you completed the task and are no longer compelled.
I'm going to use all of my movement to move back in front of the guy in between him and the wagon, and then that's it.
All right. Let's see. You would have used.
I would have used 10 feet of movement to get
You would have
somewhere
used-
next to Varen.
You would have used
I guess
15.
I could have used 5.
Oh wait. Well, to get by Varen without occupying a space with him, it would have been because it's diagonal. It would have been at least 10.
Oh.
All right. So then, where are you using your last?
No, I'm just going to move back in between him and the wagon.
Okay. So where you started?
Yeah, where I started or anywhere between him and the wagon that I can get to. I just
Alright.
want to be... Like, I don't want the guy to get to the wagon.
Alright. That makes things a lot easier.
Yeah.
Alright. So, that means after Sushi, it is now the snake's turn. It is going to keep attacking... Or, it's pissed at, It's pissed at Corvus. It's gonna bite. It's gonna try and bite Corvus.
Or did she fail the animal handling?
Oh fuck! That's a nat 20.
Wow.
Corvus, roll a. Go ahead and roll a Constitution save.
What?
The snake rolled a nat 20. The snake.
Oh my god.
The snake is somehow related to Nasserini.
Wait, you said a con
No.
save?
Karma.
Yeah, Constitution save. Because you just got bit. You got bit by a very competent snake.
Now we have to get the snake.
Oh god, it's a 6.
Oh god! So you're taking full damage of this.
Oh,
So that's gonna be 8 plus. That is going to be, and because it because it specifies the piercing damage is 1d1, that means the piercing damage will also be doubled. Like it specifies that the piercing damage is 1d1.
Oh my
not
god,
just
you
1
just
point.
got double max damage.
Yes! You take 2 points of piercing and 8 points of poison as it flows through your vein.
So you said 12 total or 10?
No, 10. 10 total. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look, it does say that the piercing is 1d1. It's not just a modifier. It's not just a 1 modifier.
Oh my
hilarious.
god.
So the piercing was also double dice. So yeah, no, you just got 10 points from this snake, most of which was poison.
We definitely need this snake now. Holy shit.
I'm not fighting it. I'm not gonna try to harm it.
All right. Well, next up it's Lavir's turn. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
This snake is now the
Okay.
leader.
Oh my god, we need to make him a tiny hat. Okay, so I can either take out this boy or run in and stab the lad.
Take out the boy, it'll be fine.
Okay, fine, I'll take out the boy. No lad stabbing, just the boy.
All right,
If you
roll.
went and lad stabbed, you would have gotten an opportunity attack.
I can bonus action disengage. But
Alright,
yeah, I'll
then
take
you
out.
wouldn't
I'll
have
take the.
Sneak
I'll
attack.
take this guy out so he's not plinking you guys with a bow.
All right, roll to attack.
When you tried to do non-lethal?
No.
He attacked me. I'm not gonna do non-lethal.
Oh, because we need to figure out like where they, we got.
There's probably more people up top.
We can ask the
We saw.
snake.
We saw a greenskin boy up top. I saw a greenskin boy up
It's
top.
true.
There's no
If the snake's
greenskin land
alive,
down
we
here.
can't ask it.
We can't just ask the snake.
Anyway, does a 21 hit?
Does a bear shit in the Pope's hat?
Yes.
Exactly.
Give it the opportunity.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
That's another 7 damage.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna be rolling sneak attack on him.
You shove your rapier right through his heart, and with a spurt of blood, he collapses. He only had 4 points left.
Okay, I'm now going to use my movement to take up the left corner of Fancy Lad.
Fancy lad. Fancy lad. Fancy cakes.
So I'm moving over two to the left and 1 up,
All right.
using half of my movement.
All right. So that means this.
Yeah. Let me just remove Green-Eyed Slave from the turn order.
Hey, no more slaves on the turnover.
All that's left is just pure animal.
Yep.
Fancy lad.
Yeah, there's Fancy Lad.
Fancy boy.
Fancy lad snack cakes. Have I taken damage yet? I have not.
Well, now that you killed all of those guys, I can finally close this tab and clear things up.
Wait a minute. Has that snake done the most damage to anyone?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
By
it
a
has.
lot.
Done more
Yeah.
damage.
The snake
I
is
think-
the only thing that's actually hit anything. Well, no, the one that Levere was fighting got a glancing blow.
He hit me for 2 points.
That one snake attack was equal to all of the other attacks that the enemy had hit thus far.
Yeah.
Including the tone.
Listen, Gunmetal, you know not to underestimate snakes. You personally know not to underestimate snakes.
I
We-
know,
we-
not...
We found ourselves the MVP of this battle.
Yeah.
It was on the enemy team.
All right, so after Levere, it is the moo.
Seeing as Corvus is making friends with the snake's mouth, I'm going to... Yeah, I noticed a bunch of people moving around over there. I'm going to run around the back of the wagon and dash opposite of Levere on Scaly Boy.
All right, how much movement will that give you total?
If I'm dashing 60 feet,
Action dash or bonus action dash?
I can't bonus action dash, but I can bonus action attack with my horns after a dash.
All right, yeah, that's enough to get you. That's enough. You can get to. You can get. Yeah, this guy's surrounded now.
Yep. And as I said, I'm going to goring rush him because I get a bonus action horn attack after dashing
All right, roll to attack.
with advantage because of flank.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's a total 20
That hits.
for 9 points of piercing damage. And I'm upset now. I'm going to Divine Smite. I've been bitten a lot.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Just roll the damage real quick. So 10 points of radiant damage.
Oh, the 9 alone was more than enough. It had 6 points left.
I'm very angry. He must explode.
All
I'm just
right.
going to come barreling out from around the wagon, catch him in the back, lift him up, and shake while my horns glow, sending radiant energy through him.
All right, so Levere, Varen, and Sushi, as y'all have this guy surrounded, suddenly the ground starts shaking. You look over to towards the wagon, and you can see Murovic charging with rage in his eyes, kicking up dust and sand as he does. His horns glowing as he just charges, impales with both his horns, impales him, rearing up all the way, tossing the guy into the air as he explodes in radiant energy, falling down as a dismembered corpse.
Cool.
Y'all still have the snake.
Cool. We do still have the snake.
Snake, I just want to loot this fancy man.
Well, it's Lorcax's turn, and you do have the snake to deal with.
Dumb snake.
No, we wanna keep
The snake is dumb. I'm gonna roll Toll the Dead on it.
What is the is it?
It's a wisdom save.
I know, but
Yeah.
snakes don't have ears.
Can't hear.
Give me a second to pull it up.
I
It
didn't
is a
know I had.
magical effect.
I know it's a magical effect. Does it have to do with like the because I know that certain spells
One
only
creature is
affect...
seen with the names and the sound of a Doria's bell fills the air around it for a moment.
Yeah,
roll.
the sound itself is
Yeah.
not hurting it. It's the effect of the spell. It's not the
yeah.
actual noise that's hurting it. It's
Roll
like the
perception.
concussive force.
Roll perception to see if you can see it enough, because it is inside a corpse. It has
Okay.
been taking cover inside a corpse.
You do have to see it.
Yeah. But luckily, Moo is not in the way of you seeing it.
The last thing it was doing was biting the fuck out of Corvus.
18.
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say you can see it.
Okay then.
Is it missing any HP?
So
It's
now
not
you're
missing
at-
any HP, but you'll dispatch the other snake very quickly.
Yeah, I'll told the dead it, so it makes a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Snake. Come on, Snake. Pull through.
11?
Pull through.
That fails.
All right.
That's 2 points of necrotic damage.
It's still alive. It's still alive. It had 3 points.
Heal the snake to gain its favor.
I hope it hurts.
Corvus, I'll put it this way: if the snake makes it to my next turn, I can speak with it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna
You just
go
have to
ahead.
not die.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to like try to like see if I can like wait a minute. Let me see the specification of a certain spell.
I swear, if you heal the snake, I swear. I
Who
swear.
would have thought that the first conflict between the necromancer and the cleric with the Raven Queen would be about whether or not they should kill a snake?
I swear I will hit you. I will attack you if you heal that snake.
And I'm here saying that like this snake here has been actually.
It's just a snake. Just get another one.
Just get another one?
Well, here's the thing. We might think that Fancy Man has made Lorcax go crazy.
I mean, he did do that to
Moo
Sushi.
is not in a good mood. Don't fuck with people when Moo is not in a good mood. It ends poorly for you. Look at Fancy Man. He's in bits.
Where is Fancy Man?
I can do that
you know,
2 more times.
He's here, there,
Oh, you know.
there.
Over here. And there. And there.
You have a lot better Krillin voice than I do.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no.
I cannot shut up when I'm scared.
Unless his head is whole,
Quack!
I think I'm gonna have a bit of an issue collecting his earrings.
Oh yeah, no. The way he exploded is like just limbs are
The
like
torso's
exploding.
gone. The limbs are around.
Well, no, the torso's over there
The torso's stuck
and
to
there.
The
And over
torso's
there.
stuck to the rock overhead.
Okay. Okay. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and try to I'm gonna go ahead and try to do like animal handling.
All right.
Okay.
With
And
this,
if that doesn't-
roll disadvantage since it is hostile.
Okay. It's time. On. Come on, dice. No! No! Why do you keep on giving me the same thing over and over?
What? What happened?
The first one was an 8 again. Why?
All right. Well,
It's an 8.
it's gonna bite you again.
Oh God, no.
9?
Wait, 9?
Yeah.
No,
I
that
did-
doesn't hit.
All right.
Nine.
For Varen's turn, Varen is
Oh,
going
wait,
to.
wait. I still have a bonus action.
Oh.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on it.
Healing word?
Yes.
Healing word.
Yes.
Bonus action healing spell.
It's a yes, and it's a bonus action.
Okay. How much you were healing
That
it?
first, then try to do it.
I mean, its max health is 3.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's at 1 HP. Oof.
Oh yeah. That's why I was so excited when it survived. Yeah. No, a snake's HP is only 1d4.
Okay. The spell is like Regains 2d4 plus 4 HP.
Well,
So
even
even
if
if
it
I-
rolled the minimum, it would still be at max health.
Yes.
So I'll just put it back at max.
Healed it.
Lord
Now it's
Cax,
buff.
you see Corvus grabbing at the snake as their hands glow a bit, and the vitality that had drained from the snake as a result of your spell returns to it, and its scales look more vibrant, like they did before. And then
Now it's a pretty thing.
wiggles out and tries to bite at Corvus and slithers back into the corpse. So it's Varen's turn. I think Varen probably wouldn't realize the snake is still alive, considering how easy the other snake was dispatched. So they're just gonna heal. They're gonna use.
I think the only member of us that has any damage is Corvus, and then also
Murvik
Got
got bit.
bitten twice.
Moo and Levere.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Levere, but I forgot about Moo.
Yeah. They're going to cast.
To be fair, I've only taken like 6 damage.
Yeah, they're gonna cast Healing Word on Moo, and that is gonna be 8 points of health.
Huzzah!
Thank you, Varen.
So that means next up, Sushi.
I'm gonna look over to the Levere, and then I'm gonna point up above the rock, and I'm gonna just be like, "Come on!"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna start going up to the other people that are on top of the rock. I'm gonna
Alright.
go around the rock and go up to the rest of the people.
All right. So, and is Levere following?
Oh, I thought we were gonna climb the ropes.
This is
Yeah, I can go.
We can
I
climb
can
the
go up
ropes.
the long way.
You want to climb the ropes? We could climb the ropes.
They could cut the ropes if they're still being
See,
evil. They can cut the
That is
ropes.
the thing. They could do that. We should. Which
Yeah.
one do you want to do? We can do either
Let's-
one.
Let's
tactically.
let's not do the one that can result in us falling like 60 feet.
Okay. So
All
we'll
right.
go around. We'll go around the big Vasquez rocks.
All right. Then I'll take y'all out of the. Combat for now, and we'll return to you later.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's
First
the
though,
snake doing?
on Levere's way out, is the head near him?
Yeah, the head's around.
He's gonna cut the ears off so he can get the earrings later.
All right. It is 1, 2. It's 2, I believe, 2 earring or no, 3 earrings. One of them is the kind
Why
that's
don't
like
you
a
just
bar
carry
with
the head with you?
Because ears take up a lot less space.
Yeah, but
They're
he has
also a lot lighter.
cool scales and stuff. They could
Can't
be
we
useful.
also bring a body part to confirm its death and bring it to them for bounty?
Yeah, we'll just say that an arrow took his ear. That arrows took off his ears or something. He lost him in the fight. If you want to carry a head for 2 weeks, be my guest.
I would love to.
All right.
Might
Be
just
my
be
guest.
paid.
I'm stealing his
is
earrings
Corvus
so I
over
can
here?
pawn them off.
I'm glad
Corvus
you
over here?
gave that offer.
Roll perception, Corvus.
Okay. This is going to be very important.
This is some very epic snake fighting music.
Well, the combat hasn't ended.
Yeah, I know. That's what's funny about it.
Combat hasn't ended. Will the snake be befriended, or will the snake perish?
Combat
Well, again, this is
hasn't
legitimately the 5th time I rolled a 4. 5th time I rolled into an 8.
Well, no, you don't
Welcome
hear
to
them.
my hell.
You have tunnel vision at this snake. Nothing around you matters. All you can focus on is this snake.
Yell at Vera and ask her to
the
give you
snake's turn.
some inspiration.
Well, Varen's turn has already passed.
Wait. Did Sushi's turn already pass?
Yeah, Sushi and Levere are going to go the long way around to check out up top the rock.
Hey, then doesn't that mean it's left snake's turn?
Well, no, it's Murvik's turn.
Left snake
oh.
is before Levere.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, just gonna try and bite Corvus. No! Oh my god! That's not 20!
Corvus.
Oh my god!
I'm done.
Serenity's revenge!
I'm done.
Oh my god!
Oh
Okay.
my god.
If this is, I hope. Okay. Okay. Almost. Okay.
safe.
Almost max. Almost max damage. You take 9 points of damage. You're
That's
taking
half of Corvus's
I-
remaining
I-
health.
Oh,
Just
God.
please fall to the ground.
Oh
Just
my
please
God.
fall to the ground.
Corvus, is this snake going to kill you?
Stop. Please stop.
It's okay.
No,
Moo will
let
help.
let this go on. Let this happen.
This snake.
Just have Varen give Corvus some inspiration. She's gonna notice Corvus is having a little difficulty with something.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love this. This is
I do
wonderful.
too.
You see why I want to keep
Corvus is
left
just going to be
snake.
swollen up.
Yeah.
I love left snake.
How's your first week outside of your hometown going? Oh, you know, almost died to a snake. Oh, was it big? No, it was about a foot long.
It's about the size of a belt.
Yeah.
It just bit me. A lot. Hard.
Oh wait, you need to roll. Constitution save.
Shit.
Yeah, you need to roll Constitution save. See if you can half this.
Yeah.
But with your luck.
You
Oh,
had
I
to
love
take
this.
me. You had to
Did you get an 8 again or a 4 again?
I got a 6 again for
It's not me this week! Yes!
So yeah, no, you do take the full damage. The thing
It's
is,
okay. It's Moo's
I
turn now.
want to link you. This is the snake's stats. Its CR is 1/8. The DC for the poison is 10.
Please, Moo, save the snake.
Yes,
We need to keep the snake.
Murovik, it is your turn.
I don't care if this is meta. We need to keep this snake.
Wait.
I'm
Quick
going
question.
to come
Wait,
around the cart,
quick
dripping
question.
with blood and viscera from my horns, and
Yeah.
seeing Corvus bitten the fuck out of by the snake.
And Corvus is not really like trying to fight back in retaliation against it. That's also the point.
Yeah. Just gonna hold my pendant up
Salonis, give me wisdom.
and cast Speak with Animals on myself. And shout at the snake.
If you stop biting the bird, we'll let you go. If you continue, what has been done to your allies will be done to you 1,000-fold.
Oh, and what? And if I do let you go, what happens to me will be far worse.
Only if you go back to where you came from.
Oh. But it's so nice up there. The master treats us well.
The decision is yours, but it is one of life or death. Make it wisely.
Roll persuasion. Or intimidation, either or.
Okay. I rolled persuasion, but with intimidation, that would be a 19. It was
All
a
right.
17 with persuasion.
Alright, well, either way, that would be a success. It,
You make a good point.
No, the snake thinks a bit and. Very well. So, if that is it, then I'll be on my way. And it starts to slither away.
You're safe now, Corvus. It's had enough bird for one day.
How much health
left
is that?
snake.
How much health is Corvus at?
9.
Wait. So I didn't get any poison damage.
Well, no, there's no lasting poison damage. The poison
Okay.
damage was the 7.
Yeah, it was poison damage, not a poison effect. Those are two different things when it comes to D&D.
Yeah.
Alright. So what happened?
Well, Corvus talked the snake down, and the snake slithered away.
Corvus didn't
Or
know
not-
such thing.
not Corvus, sorry.
pissed the snake
Sorry.
off.
Yeah, no. It was the Murovic talked the snake down.
Where did the snake go?
It slithered
He
away.
left.
Also,
He
you
just
don't know
left.
this because y'all decided
Yeah,
to
no, we
climb.
know. I know.
So, roll,
Farewell, left
the
snake.
two of you, let's jump to Sushi and Levere. Sushi and Levere, y'all went the long way around because y'all figured there were others. So you should probably roll stealth, both of you,
Yeah, okay.
with
Yeah, okay.
disadvantage because it was a very public fight, so to speak.
Ooh, 7.
Oof.
My disadvantage is an 11.
All right. So,
If we were rolling with advantage, I would have gotten a 25.
as y'all climb the as you two climb, going the long way around, coming up towards the sort of the you go around, climbing up from the north, circling around, entering from the northeast. You finally climb your way to the top. The first things y'all notice is that there is a fairly large campsite with tents. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 8 small. There are 8 moderate-sized tents with 1 large tent and a massive bonfire in the middle. You can see many of the figures are wearing. You can see many of the figures are wearing the same kind of collar with burn marks. All of them still with shaved heads. The ones wearing the collars with the same kind of brand on their back. They all have shaved heads, and you can see many more of the scaly folk, humanoid with pointed ears, scales, various jewelry. And then y'all realize that with the sound of movement, you two see about 4 spears aimed right at you as y'all are pulling yourself up the top of this cliff. And you can see there are many guards who have just been watching y'all climb and were ready to capture or kill you. And I think that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh boy.
Okay, we got it.
Here is the map, by the way, that I...
Okay.
Oh boy.
That is the map that I've been talking about.
Have fun, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just
Down
gonna show
here,
I'm
keeping
going to show
Corvus's
it.
insides on their inside.
Yeah.
I just like whisper to Levere and just like,
Well, do we go out fighting or do we surrender?
she's like,
Do we want to surrender or fight?
you know what I mean? Like just like
Yeah.
kind
Run.
of doing a sign.
You want to run.
Question.
Running would be
Right,
jumping down
just
the
before
hill.
we end. How high up are we?
Oh, glad you asked. This cliff is about, well, after climbing, I'd say that between the talking, let's see, that would have been about honestly, talking the snake down probably would have taken a couple minutes, with the combat being calmed. So I'd say y'all are pretty fast. I'd say probably about 100 feet down.
Yeah, so
Okay,
we're not gonna be able to run.
I mean, sure you can.
letting go and hitting the ground is not going to be a good idea then.
Well,
Yeah, we don't have
y'all have
other-
2 weeks to figure out what y'all are going to do. Thank you for the people watching on Twitch, and for those watching on YouTube. My channel has many more different types of videos that y'all can watch, such as me rage quitting on Grunty's Revenge, that I played with my boyfriend, and also at some point soon. I don't know if it's gonna happen when this is up, or but soon. I do want to actually post Chalkvy's campaign on my channel.
Yeah, my campaign runs every other week, and we've got to decide what to do with a few episodes of backlog, whether we want to post them at once or post them, on a schedule. We'll be discussing that over the next few days, and you'll be finding out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Just keep an eye out, and thanks everyone for watching. This was quite an episode.
Yeah.
I still love Left Snake.
Yeah,
Oh.
I do too.
Best character.
All right,
Hands down.
bye.
Take care.